Welcome to the Volo Podcast, home of the black sheep and the outcast. Welcome to the Volo Podcast, no cap, true stories, what you know about that? Welcome to the Volo Podcast, home of the black sheep and the outcast. Welcome to the Volo Podcast, no cap, true stories, what you know about that?
Welcome back to the Volo, another new episode. I'm your host, El Vago. I'm here today with Javier Rocha and Checo. And we're going to talk about Javier's life, and then we're going to talk about little other topics, just bullshit, whatever. And so, Roach.
What up? What's going on?
Been all right, bro?
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah.
Trying to make it, you know,
Working.
as little as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, unfortunately, gotta work, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you know what? We brought you here today, man. We know your story, your life story, you know, what happened when you were little. And...
I was not touched, I promise. Nah, man, yeah. Well, thanks for having me here, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. So where you from, man?
Yeah. Good old Corpus Christi, born and raised, you know. Never been too far from home.
Yeah.
Stay here in Corpus.
Your whole family?
Whole family. Well, my immediate family now. My dad, he's from the valley. My mom, they're from here in Corpus too.
Yeah.
It's just my dad. My dad's from the valley, but his whole family came from further up north. And came down here. He was a migrant worker.
Yeah.
Worked in the fields and everything. Made
Cotton?
his way down here. What's up?
Picking cotton?
Picking cotton? Nah, he was picking vegetables.
Yeah. That's what my
So,
family did, man,
yeah.
back in the days. My grandpa and them, they would pick up cotton and
Yeah.
shit.
He's like, say, you ever pick grapes?
No, but I could have
He's
bond.
like, I cut a bunch. Yeah, man. That's why, because of my dad, man, he was working in the fields and he would cook everywhere. Everywhere he would go with his grandma, his great grandma, they would cook for the whole field, for the whole camp. And so, man, my dad, when I was growing up, he fed us good. We would eat because he was used to cooking for everybody, and then he made me eat everything. I hated that shit.
Yeah.
Bell pepper and onions, raw and everything. It was like, ugh, fuck that.
You didn't like it?
Hell no, I still don't like. That's probably why I don't like a lot of shit, because I was forced to eat it. It's like, you're going to eat it. Like,
Yeah, I guess that's why I don't like arroz con pollo, dude.
What?
Yeah, I
I
like
get
bro.
it though. Yeah,
But when we were kids, like we
that's
we had
all you had.
well, that's not all we had, but my mom made a lot.
The
Cause
most of
we
it.
had a chicken pen in the back, right? So we'd kill our own chickens and stuff. And you know, I remember my mom would grab 'em by the neck and crank them up. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Throw the body
Yeah,
off.
and then she would tell me and my sister Cynthia, "Hey, go grab the chickens, whatever." We were little, you know what I mean? Go there, chickens all in convulsions and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we would grab it. She would cut the head off, and it would dip in hot water. And me and my sister, we had to pull all the feathers off of it, you know. But she used to make arroz con pollo all the time, and I don't know, dude. To this day, like I just don't care
Too
for it,
much.
man.
I'm the same with fideo,
Yeah.
dude. Fideo's good, bro. I like to eat it.
Every
but
once in a
I
while
hate
it's okay.
the thought of it, dude. It's
Yeah.
like my wife, she'll make it. She's like, "What are you cooking?" I'm gonna make fideo and carne. I'm like, oh,
And I think with me, it's the cuero on the chicken, bro. Like this, because
man,
it's
that's my
spoiled.
favorite.
For real?
fuck yeah. I love the skin, the chicken
Yeah.
skin, turkey skin. The chicken cuero. Yum.
You like to
Nah,
wear curls
that
on your
shit's good.
skin.
So, where'd you go to school at?
Man, I went high school. I went to Miller and Ray. Got kicked out of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
You know, for being a good kid, I was an exemplary student, you know, doing better than everybody. Said, we can't have you here in this school.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you know, growing up, west side of town, bad influences everywhere, you
Yeah.
know, starting at the home, and then, you know, it just goes on. You know, you start meeting people like that too. And well, shit, I got in too much trouble at school. And I did like prison shit. I went to prison. I mean, I went to high school for 3 years in the 9th grade. Not because I was stupid or anything, but I was just never there. You know,
Yeah.
Mom would drop me off in the front. I walk in the front doors, run out the back doors, go to homeboy's house. And shit, it was on party fucking from morning till fucking 4 o'clock.
It was time to go home.
Yeah, had the alarm and shit. Bam, bam, bam. Like, oh fuck, we had to run sometimes because we'd go a little bit further than what we should have gone and shit.
Go home spending like cantina,
Yeah.
cigarettes and beer.
Bad, man.
Yeah,
But
mota.
yeah, so just stupid shit, joining gangs and everything, and fighting, all that shit. I got kicked out of Miller. I got jumped. It was funny because we had a problem with this other little gang that was there, and I got jumped in the hallway, and it was like 3 or 4 of them, and then we all took off running and shit. And the next day I show up to school and I'm there in class. Security come get me, take me to the office, and it's like, oh yeah, we heard about yesterday, blah blah blah. I was like, oh yeah, what happened? I was like, what are you talking? What'd you hear? Like, yeah, we know, whatever, blah blah. They had the cameras and shit. Well, them other dudes, they didn't get suspended. I got expelled. They kicked my ass out and shit. And so I go back the next day and shit with a whole bunch of friends and shit. And we try to do stupid shit, but nobody was there and shit. And then find out later on, those same dudes, they were still there in school. I got kicked out, but they didn't. Like, man, story of my life. I always get the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, man, that sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Your parents get mad at you?
Hell yeah, they did, man. I got my ass beat at school, and then I went home and got my ass beat at home.
Man, dude, I always tell my kids, man, y'all are so lucky. Well, they're not bad, you know what I mean, compared to like shit I used to do when I was in school. But like I tell them, you're lucky, man. When they get in trouble here and there. I said, man, I would have got home, I would have got my fucking ass whooped. I had to go work outside. I had to do this and that. It wasn't no give me your phone or for a day or two, you know what I mean? Or no TV or nothing.
Shit, I wish we had a phone for them to take away.
It was a fucking month. I would ground it for a whole fucking month, man.
Fuck yeah.
And back then it wasn't a phone, it was your bike.
Your bike,
you know what I mean? Your fucking
Can't go
bike.
outside.
Can't go outside.
Gotta stay in your room.
Now the kids would love that punishment.
Fuck yeah,
Can't
man.
go outside. Yes.
Yeah, man, shit's
Gotta
different
wake up early
times,
in the
man.
morning.
Yeah, man.
So what school you went to from there?
From there, I went to Ray. Same bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Went over there. Had a couple more homeboys over there. When I was at Miller, I was the only one over there in my little gang and shit. And so I was always scared, but I couldn't show it. I walked around like I wasn't scared. And fucking, I was scared of the motherfucker shit.
Yeah.
There was a whole, the whole school, every gang in that school didn't like the gang that I was in and shit. And so I was like, man. Luckily, fucking, nothing ever fucking happened and shit. I didn't get my ass beat but once. Then, from there, went to Ray. Same shit. Gang shit over there. There was like 4 or 5 of us. And then there was like the whole school, the other gang over there. We had a big old brawl in the fucking courtyard and shit. And I got suspended for a few days. Went back. Same thing, another brawl. Then suspended again. Then the last time I got in a fight in the courtyard. Got my ass beat. 1-on-1 fight, got my ass fucking beat, man.
Yeah.
It was funny, dude. I got knocked out. I got dazed, and then when I come to, I find out I'm fighting with the fucking pole the whole time and shit. Yeah, man. I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, man, I'm getting this dude and shit. And then I fucking snapped. The security guard's taking me, bro. And I'm like, I come to and shit, and there's a big old pole there. Like, what the fuck? I look to the side, homeboys over there laughing at me and shit. I got even more mad and embarrassed and shit. I was like, man, that's fucked up. I go home and shit, that big old black eye and everything.
From the pole?
Yeah, pole's fighting back. That dude, the way he dazed me, the way he fucked me up, because I threw a kick and my shoe fell off. Fucking stupid ass, I go run over there and try to pick my shoe up and shit. Yeah. Pick my shoe up, bend down to put it on, and boom, he kicks me.
Damn.
Yeah, I see stars and shit. It's funny. It's funny now.
Yeah, it's funny now.
Stupid shit, man.
Yeah, that's what I tell my kids whenever they, they have problems and stuff with, their little friends and stuff. I said, don't even worry about it. I said, 'cause when you get older, that ain't,
gonna be fun,
you're not even gonna remember none of this shit. Like, no one's gonna care. You know what I mean? You'll run into that person, they'll probably laugh at it too.
That's what happens too, man. A lot of these people we had problems with back in the days and shit, and walk up on them in Walmart and HEB and stuff, see them somewhere and shit. We look at each other nervously. You could see both of us looking, like I see him and I know I'm nervous and shit. And it's like, throw a little heads up and he throws a what's up. We smile. It's like, already cool. What's up, man? Shit, hey, you remember
how you been, man?
Yeah, you remember back in the day? Like, yeah, man, telling little stories and shit. And next thing you know, we're cool and shit.
Yeah, I ran into this one guy at the trade center I used to have shit with, and in Port Lavaca, right? He was from Port Lavaca. I saw him. Hey, what's up, fool? Man, he looked so confused. He looked at me. He was like, what the fuck? I went to shake his hand like he wanted to, but he was confused, right? Sure. So I shook his hand and I even like hugged him and everything. Like he was so like, what the fuck? I said, hey, fool. I say, whatever happened to past, man. I don't
we're
care
grown
anymore,
now,
bro.
man.
Like, we're grown, dude. That was dumb shit, you know.
Yeah.
Because we used to be friends too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And it was dumb. You know what I mean? It was just stupid shit. You know. We sat down, started talking for a while. And, you know what I mean? Like it's just dumb. The whole grudges over stupid shit from a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that's the way it was. We're young and dumb and shit. Just looking for a reason to be mad. No sense at all. No reason to. Just looking for one.
So did you graduate?
Nah, I didn't, man. I got kicked out of Ray after that fight, and I went and got my GED. Got it pretty quick. I went to La Raza. Way back in the day, Gulf Coast Council, La Raza.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's funny. I went and got my GED there, and then I did nothing with myself after that.
Yeah.
Just stayed on the streets. But I wasn't living on the streets, but you know.
You just wasn't
out there.
Yeah,
man.
you just wasn't like, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't a good person. I wasn't raised to be a good person, so I was just always in the streets doing stupid shit and everything, trying to find a reason to get in trouble, and thought it was cool, you know. But
Sean,
the donut hole, Sean, the donut hole by what is that school? Windshield, cross the street from Windshield, Windshield Middle School. Yeah, homeboy Matthew, point blank, he was a Sureno. His grandparents owned it. That was a spot, man. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Back in the days. Those are the good days.
Man, fool, I wish that if I could live in any era, I'd live the 90s forever, fool.
Yes, bro.
I would fucking love to live the 90s
golden,
forever.
bro.
I miss the fucking 90s, man.
What do you think is the difference though? Like,
it's just the way people are, man.
do you
like,
really think it's people?
Yeah, I think it's people,
Yeah.
bro. There's
You think people have changed?
generation got washed out, and like the new generation became more. I think it's more selfish and more. You know what I mean? Like back then, it was just different. You know what I mean? It's just a whole different vibe. Like
It
jobs
really was.
and like
Culture.
everything was more affordable. También, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of families, most of the time, it was just the dad working, the mom raised the kids. I think that's what fucked everything up in our reality.
Yeah.
Is
Dad's not
that
home.
the mom had to go work, the dad had to work or was in prison, and then the kids were raised in the streets with the other kids that were bad, and then you know good kids turned bad kids, and then it just it just grew from there, and it just kept going and going, and it's like that's what we are today, man.
Yeah.
A bunch of badass kids.
I think it was technology, bro, that ruined us.
Yeah, just be glad there wasn't cell phones, man. For real, I'm glad there wasn't modern day technology back then, because I would have been some fucking shit.
For real, you see, I think that's the only difference, you know, because man, when we were kids, I know I did a lot of stupid, fucked up shit, bro, and then there was a lot of people out there that are even worse than me. So I think the only difference is that nowadays it's broadcasted. You know what I mean? There's a platform, everybody sees everything, because we're still doing the same stupid shit.
Yeah, that's true, man. People are different now from the 90s. Technology killed society.
I don't think people are different. I think social media gives them a platform to be who they really are inside, ugly.
Yeah.
You know
Not only
what I mean?
that, dude, I think it molded them, because like I said, the way a lot of people act and their modals and how they talk to people, people weren't like that back then.
I think it's because, like I said, it's because of social media. It gives them the platform to be like that. Because in person to person, nobody's like that.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's true,
like smiling and, oh, how you doing? As soon as you leave,
Fuck that
this
motherfucker.
dude. Yeah. But you see, on social media, they have the advantage of you not being in front of them, so they can act however they want.
Yeah.
That's what gives them the balls, because they're like, he ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah.
You see that shit from people talking shit from Florida to fucking
Hey,
Washington.
fool, I got some.
Like, bro.
I got some fool from Colorado. He's been jumping on my shit, talking shit on my videos, whatever.
Exactly,
I'm like, this
bro.
motherfucker, like for real, fool,
Like, get a life, bro.
Yeah, I know, like he's in there. You don't know what you're doing, and this and that. I'm like, dude, man, if you were in front of me, motherfucker, you won't be fucking saying.
Oh, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
If he knew what he was doing, if he knew what you were doing, he wouldn't be on fucking there. He'd be doing it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's the thing about social media. Like I said, man, it gives them. They're ugly, bro, and it just gives them room to be ugly, to stay ugly, to show that they're ugly, and then they think it's cool, and they're like, oh yeah, I told him. Like, yeah, you sure did, bro, from a million miles away. Like, come over here, you won't, you know?
Yeah.
Do it face to face.
So, so you think the way you were raised had a big old
Yeah, definitely did have a big impact.
hold on your life, big impact in your life.
Yeah, man. It was a negative one, but it turned out to be positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I grew up fucked up. You know, I was set up for failure, bro, from the get go. You know what I mean?
Tally ho, you remember that shit?
Tally ho.
Hijo veterano.
That's fucking funny.
Now it's a school now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tally ho, those are the good days, bro. The 90s, everything was rock and roll, everybody was real. Yeah. I'm kind of glad those days are over, though, honestly.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, well, maybe it's not even just the days, it's just me. You know, I moved myself out of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm too old for that shit, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I got kids, I got people looking up to me.
Yeah.
And we
Set
got
a
off
good
with track,
example.
man. Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about your dad, the impact he had on your life when you were a kid.
Yeah. So like a lot of people say like, no, I wish I had my dad. You're lucky you had your dad, you know. But man, sometimes having a dad is not good either, bro. Because people are different, you know. Not everybody's the same. That's what people can't understand. They see one person, and they think everybody's like that, or they think everybody should be like that person. But one thing everybody's got to realize is that we're all different, you know what I mean? And you got to accept that somebody can be different than you.
Yeah.
So not all dads are the same, man. You know, I had a dad that honestly, I wish wasn't there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have been a different person, but like I said, you know, it was a negative, I had a negative background, but it came to a positive foreground, you know what I mean? Now, because everything that I saw my dad go through and put us through, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't do none of that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't touch no hard drugs. I would not beat my women. I will not be a fucked up person. I'm going to be there for my kids, you know, and I did all of that, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, we all have our shortcomings, you know, we all fall short of everything, you know. There's always room for improvement, and no matter how good you are.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's very true.
So, you know, I could have done better, but with what I knew and what I was taught, you know, I think I did a pretty good fucking job, bro.
I think men don't really mature until we're 35, fool.
That's a big thing, you know.
It's until we're 35, like for real.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I think it's just everybody individual.
But I'm talking about like the mindset,
not just men, period, bro. Because I mean, walk out on the streets, bro. Go down on Agnes, and how many old ass men you see out there?
Yeah.
You know, they're in their 50s, bro. They're in their 60s. You know what I mean?
Plus, too, también, some people never broke up, man. Like, I have a cousin, bro. I haven't seen him in so many years, and then I saw him, whatever. It was so fucking awkward, man. Cause we started talking, and the shit he was telling me, man, dude, I thought I was 15 all over again. Oh man, I just bought all this dope. I'm gonna sell it, dude. I bought some rims for my car. I got a new system, and dude, I bought these guns. Come check them out, and hey, dude, I can hook you up. I got the hookup. I'm like, man, you know, fucking, you know, I got locked up for having guns. Like,
it's mental issues,
it's fucking
bro.
weird, man.
That's what all that is, man. They have a mental blockage that doesn't let them move past a certain age. Their glory days, bro.
And I think it's sad though, because he's a very, very good carpenter, and he's badass. You know what I mean? But he doesn't put it to use for anything. He's still trying to be a gangster.
Some people are like that. I know quite a few people like that. You know, it's like, bro, sit down already, man. You know, you're old already.
Yeah, like shit. Cause my back can't handle sitting in those goddamn fucking steel fucking chairs and shit no more. Being like, fuck all that bullshit.
No,
man.
that ain't for me, man. It ain't been for me for a while already. Yeah, man.
So your pops, he was pretty hard on you, or
man, that's like that's watering it down, bro. Saying he was pretty hard. I think like the most lenient punishment I've ever had was kneeling down on my front porch on a bed of rice with a sign around my neck, saying what I did, you know. And I think I was, well, not I think, you know, I don't remember how old I was. I know I was pretty young, man, because I peed in the bed. I woke up and I pissed the bed, and you know, shit, I was fucking scared because I've done it before, and I get my ass whooped every time and shit. I was like, fuck, you know, what am I gonna do? And bam, got the sheets, threw in the fucking dirty clothes, changed and everything. And I was like, fuck yeah, I got away. Coming back out of the restroom, my dad's walking out, and it's like, fuck, you know, what are you doing up? He goes in there, he smells it or some shit, comes out, bam, puts it on my ass, and then outside, big old sign, I pee on my bed still. And it's like, man, embarrass the fuck out of me.
And that's
bro.
crazy though, bro, because that's like a condition and shit. It's like a.
It is. It's
know,
a medical
something
condition.
You can't fucking control.
A lot of it, I found out that it comes from mental issues. It's trauma, bro.
Yeah.
It's trauma that it blocks something in your brain that lets you know that, hey, I need to pee. You know, hey, I need to use the restroom or some shit. It's all that trauma. A lot of people have that problem, you know.
Yeah.
And there's pills for it. You know, I had a homeboy too. He did the same shit, and his dad would beat the fuck out of him. And then they found out there was pills, and he took pills and shit. But You know, I mean, I don't think you should need medication for everything.
But I think, I think it's scary nowadays because they want to give you, any little thing they want to put you on pills. But you know what, bro? That's one of the reasons why, like, I should, but I don't want to go to the doctor because I know a lot of people, bro. They go to the doctor and you're borderline diabetic. Let me put you in these pills.
Yeah.
But you see them a year later, man. They look like skin and bones. They're sick. They're like 10 times worse than what they were, man. I'm like,
borderline. They say that a lot. One of my doctors told me one time that borderline diabetes is not even a thing.
No.
You're either diabetic or you're not. One or the other. You know, you could your numbers could be really close, but you're not. There's no such thing as borderline. You either are or you aren't.
Yeah.
It's like, but medicines are stupid, bro. Like, there's so many natural remedies out there. You know, some things you could just wait it out. You know, but
I know I shouldn't be doing it, but
I think we do need to go to the doctor.
I do that every once in a while, man, where I feel like I'm kind of putting too much weight or something. I'll cut back on food and I'll do good for a while. Yeah, you know what I mean? I start drinking more water and stuff. And then once, you start getting that craving again, and here you go otra vez, you know what I mean? All the tamales and tortillas and breakfast tacos every morning.
It's like a crackhead, right?
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, stop smoking, like, fuck. Yeah, here you go, let's smoke again.
So what happened after that, man, when your dad did that to you, man? Do you ever...
Oh, man, I mean, it continued, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It continued, just punishment, no reward, nothing good, so I grew up thinking that that's normal, so that's the way I was, and dad was pretty hard, as when I was young. When I got older, he changed, he still had a drug problem. He had a drug problem my whole life, but
what was he using?
Crack. Honestly, he's done everything under the sun, bro. He's done everything, shit. He grew up a fucked up life too, man. I might be able to complain about my life on how hard it was when I was growing up, but the stories my dad told him, man, I had a cakewalk of a life, bro. Yeah, he went through. My dad's been that's trauma, bro. That's some bullshit that he went through, and
that's sad, bro, because then we inflict that on our kids.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't know better either. Now as an adult looking back on it, I kind of feel for him. You know what I mean? At the time going through it, it's like, man, I hate you. Why the fuck? I didn't understand. We're kids. We don't understand a lot. We're not supposed to. That's what innocent mind. But what was I saying? I might be able to complain about my life, but his life was like, man, that was a nightmare, bro. And but he stayed through it. That's why he went to drugs. Clear his mind. He would always tell me, he goes, I'll go to drugs. I smoke or I snort, whatever he would do at the time. He would do it because all the memories would come, and he would just sit there, and I would see him just sitting there sometimes. And when he wasn't on it, like, what's wrong, Dad? And nothing. Next thing you know, I see him, eyes are big. He'd be like that. He put his tongue down here, and I would always see his tongue down there. It's like, oh damn. I'm in elementary at this time, and I'm already noticing signs and seeing when my dad's on it and shit, and it's like, damn. Looking back on it, it's like, it's pretty fucked up. But all of that, like I said, though, it had a positive impact on me because, like I said, all of that teaches me what not to be. I've never smoked crack. I've never done heroin, man. Shit, I've never done anything hard, man. I've smoked weed, I've done coke before. Everybody's done little small bullshit, but I've never been addicted to anything but weed. I can honestly say I was fucking You ever sucked some dick for weed?
What have you?
No. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No, I'm bad.
I have a friend that says $20 is $20.
My brother is like, don't knock it unless till you try it.
No,
it's fucking funny. No, but I had a it was funny, saying that I had a real bad weed addiction, bro. I would smoke a lot of fucking weed and I wouldn't even get high no more, bro. Everybody would be high as fuck. I wouldn't even get high. Just smoking is like smoking a cigarette and shit.
I only smoke at nighttime, man.
Yeah.
And that makes me go to sleep. Because if not, dude, having how it is, business, the fucking stress, bro. And then it's you got to pay this, you got to pay that, and then all the bills sometimes land all at one time. And and it's not like a normal household where you're paying like a couple $100 for light, and you got fucking $1,000 bill here, $2,000 here, the rent's another $2,000. You know what I mean? And then I got two electric bills, I got 2 water bills, and
everything.
They're fucking high sometimes, man. I'm like, God damn, man, like shit.
Like you can never make it, man.
Nah,
It's hard to get Move forward.
So I smoke at night and I go to sleep. I don't wake up till the morning, bro.
Yeah.
So I worry tomorrow. Fuck that shit. As long as I get a good night's sleep, so I can wake up and go to work, I'm good.
Shit, that's a blessing, bro. I wish
Hell
I
yeah.
could do that. Sometimes I can't, man. I be up all night long, especially when I got a new job coming up. I'm there all night long thinking and shit. Like, damn, okay, what tools do I need? What supplies do I need?
And you forget everything the next day.
Yeah, as soon as I wake
Yep.
up in the morning, like, boom, get up and go pick up the guys, get to the job. It's like, fuck, I forgot my saw. Fuck, I forgot this. I forgot this. Like, fuck. Yeah, stressful as fuck.
Yeah,
That's why I
man.
got all white
So,
hair.
so your dad, he was in your life for a long time, though? He was there?
Yeah, man. He was always there. He's always him and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been together. They married. My dad passed away a few years ago. He had a stroke.
Yeah.
And it was an ugly one, and he was in medical care for a while.
Do you think the stroke came from the drug
From the
abuse?
drugs, yeah,
From the drugs?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a blood clot and drug abuse for his shit. As long as I've been alive, that dude's been doing drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then shit, even before then. So, yeah, definitely. He was in poor health, but he was a strong man.
Yeah.
As much shit that he put through his body and put his body through, he was strong as fuck. Old people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Fucking
But
get that old man strength.
yeah, man,
Straight
fuck that
up.
malito
Yeah.
strength, though, man.
The malito strength.
You see them old men out there working still, 70, 80 years old.
Yeah, my grandpa, man. I remember he was a strong man, dude. It's so weird from all my life. Every time I saw him, he was always up there like doing shit.
something.
Yeah, and I was a favorite grandson, so
Yeah, you didn't
he
do
bought
nothing.
he bought me everything. I was the one that always had to help him do something. You know. what I
Oh,
mean?
shit,
Well,
badass.
and I didn't complain because he bought me whatever I wanted when I
Yeah.
was a kid, right? But I remember all my cousins will be there playing. He'd be like, "Hey, vámonos pa afuera." Okay, grandpa, go help me in my garden. Go, hey, we're gonna do this. Now I'm doing roofing, dude. That's why I told you, man. I wish I would have learned how to build things,
Yeah.
but I didn't because, I was also one of the youngest grandsons, so I did all the grunt work. They fucking my tío, my dad, and my grandpa. They're on top of the roof taking all the shingles down. I was grabbing everything in the bottom. My grandpa, you better not leave no fucking nails on the floor. Pick all that shit up, whatever. And I would pick it up. Go cut this tabla. Take it over there. Here, the sheetrock here. Get the measure.
There he is.
Measure here. Cut this and do this. So you know what I mean. That's what I did. I never sat there and saw them actually do the building. I was always running back
Just
and forth.
running.
Yeah. So it's the trip, bro. Oh,
Shit,
here we
there
go.
it goes.
We're silent.
Crazy shit.
Um,
Yeah, so, like, what was I saying? I hate that shit, man. I got bad short-term memory.
Yeah.
loss, bro.
Agent Dory.
You've been hit upside the head too many times.
Yeah, he's the one that made that rug for me, man.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
me.
The rug plug.
The rug
The
plug.
rug
South Texas,
plug.
I had to put South Texas rug plug because
Yeah.
there's another guy with the rug plug. I
Yeah.
found out. I was like, man, he stole my name. Y'all had it way before me. He stole my
Yeah.
shit.
Fucking yeah, man. So your dad had that stroke, whatever.
Yeah, that's what we were on. Yeah, so he had a stroke, and they had at the time they didn't have no brain surgery places here or whatever, so they
Yeah.
had to fly him to Houston, and we went down there. Appreciate it.
Hey, he's the one that made my wallet.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's good craftsmanship right there.
Yeah, I
like
want to get
that
a
one.
full one, like a big one now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
As soon as I get caught up with all my bills and
Yeah.
everything, maybe in a couple months.
we have some spending money.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of projects I'm gonna do también. So
Yeah,
yeah.
good shit. Good problems, man. Those are good problems.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
So yeah, he was out there, and then they brought him back. He recovered a little bit. They ended up having to take half of his brain out. They cut his skull open. He had a big old dip.
Oh shit.
Took half his brain out, but I don't know how, some way he was still functioning. He was still talking. He still had movement in both hands, both legs at the time, and he wasn't like fully aware, but he was like for somebody with half a brain, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
That's fucking crazy.
it was crazy.
man.
Yeah, it was crazy. Tripped out.
I think I remember you posting pictures of him after his surgery, whatever.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit, bro.
Man, it's crazy, bro. Like what we come to this world to do, and then shit that happens to us along the way. And,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
Just it sucks, man.
It's all the shit that we ain't supposed to do, though.
Yeah.
It's our fault, man.
But when you're young, man,
We don't care.
again, ended up getting locked up, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, a few times,
Yeah.
Since as an adult, just a few times, but as a teenager, as a juvenile,
Mhm.
man, I practically lived in juvenile.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in there 3-4 months at a time, like every couple of weeks. Shit. just being stupid, you know. I was always the youngest,
Yeah.
and out of all the homeboys, so fucking curfew shit. Everybody was fucking adults and shit. I was a little fucking squinkly running around with all the big kids and shit.
Yeah.
We're cruising around, get pulled over, bam, there you go, juvenile detention center, fucking what was it called, the trip center, fucking. Then I get taken there. Then goes my homeboy go pick me up.
My first time I was with Roach.
The fuck?
That
Hey,
was
bro.
a sexual thing?
Oh shit! He might have roofied me or something. I don't remember that shit. He stopped that silent.
Yeah.
The first time.
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
It's talking about Roach's story.
It's a story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
tell
man.
him, man. Yeah, so just stupid shit, man. You're being stupid out there and trying to be a gangster, fucking up, you know, drive-bys, fucking walk up, stupid shit. Nothing to be proud of, bro. You know, honestly, hate talking about all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it much. Back in the day, I did. I tried to glorify it a lot, you know. And then
Because we thought that was the
it was
what life was
it's
about.
what I was taught,
Yeah.
you know. My dad, you know, my dad fucked me up with a lot of shit, you know, like shit. Drugs, dealing drugs and gangs and shit, you know, fighting and stealing, doing everything fucked up, you know. And I grew up thinking it was okay. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that it was a problem, and I would blame everybody else. Well, it's because of them, you know, because of this. It's never me, never my fault and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, growing up and getting older, like man, it's all my fault. You know, I made the choice. You know, we all have choices in our life. You know.
You got screwed over a lot by your friends too, huh?
Yeah, man, a lot, man. My trust, I put trust in everybody, you know, because at home I couldn't have it, and then I seen the people that I fell in with, and they showed me a little bit of love, and I never had that, so I thought it was real, you
Yeah.
know, and
It's my new family.
yeah, that's what I thought, man. And then, you know, now looking back at it, it's like, you know, fuck family, bro. You know, even blood family. Not everybody, not all of them, I guess. You know, I can't just straight up say that. You know, that's kind of bad. But you know, they'd be the ones that be using you and doing you wrong the most and shit.
Yeah.
Your family and the people that you give a fuck about and shit. Strangers be helping you more, doing you better, and you know, shit. You know how it is. Like, how many family members promote your business? You know, how many strangers promote
Hey,
your
bro,
business?
you know what, man? I've had more strangers do for me than my own family and friends, bro. It's because, you know,
That's the
I
way it
guess
is.
they don't want to see you make it or something, or they, you know, they're saying they don't want you. You know, my
That
homeboy
envidia,
Capone told
bro.
me that shit. He was, hey, bro, he's all, if you want to make it big, you got to go somewhere else, bro.
Yeah.
Because he said, you know, the people in your town, they ain't gonna fucking back you up. You know what I mean? Your people, you know what I mean? And it's true.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad, but it's true, man. I always put my shit, whatever, and I post it on my page, whatever, man. Dude, everybody's showing me love, sharing my stuff, talking about my food and stuff. I post it on my regular page. I maybe get like 5 people. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you know, this and that, whatever. The rest, not even a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But-
And it's not that, you know, like, oh, you're supposed to share my stuff, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I know, bro.
It's not that, but it's just like, hey, man, you know, I see you posting sharing all kinds of dumbass shit. You
But
know?
I would do it for them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, exactly. You know, like you do it for me, I do it for you. I got a couple other friends that are business owners too. That we all do the same thing. I guess it's just because we know what it's like, you know. So we try to help somebody else in
Yeah.
that same
Oh, fuck
position.
yeah, for sure.
I guess that's what it is, man.
For sure. I've helped out a lot of fucking people, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fucking people I helped out in my life, man. But, you know,
Ain't
wouldn't give
nobody
two shits
there,
to
man.
fucking help me back.
Yeah, I start pressing delete, bro. You know,
Yeah.
not just because they don't share my shit or promote my business or nothing.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate that.
Like, oh yeah, like I just had this friend. I start deleting, bro. I start deleting, you know, not because you don't share my posts, you know. Nah, I don't care about that, man. But it's when I see that I see you posting work, you know, at your house. You know, I'm owner of South Texas Maintenance. You know, we do home construction, remodeling, new builds. We do all kinds of construction in your home and everything. But I mean, and I see friends posting pictures of work being done at their house. You know, they're doing tile, they're fixing their roof. You know, like, I mean, I don't care. You know, there's money out there for everybody. But bro, you know, I do that. You know, hit me up. Hey, bro, can you come give me a bid? how you know maybe I'm gonna give you a better bid than that person that did it for you. You know what I
They
mean?
do it on purpose.
And yeah, man, it's because they don't want to see like, no, I'm not gonna give him my money.
Yeah. But and if they do, they want you to do it fucking for free. Fool.
Yes, bro. Yes,
Man, I
bro.
used to get that shit with. You know what? You're one of the only fucking. Well, there's a few, but I'm saying like, you know what I mean. You're one of my only
will
homeboys,
never, bro.
When you would bring your car to my shop to get detailed, you never haggled me on prices. You
Never,
give me
bro.
more than what I asked for. Fool. Everybody else like, oh man, you can do my car. Hey man, hook it up, fool. Like, you know,
hate
do
that
this
shit,
and
bro.
do that, and like.
It's like,
You know
if
what I
you
mean? They
can't
don't wanna
afford
pay.
it, bro, you shouldn't even be trying to do this,
Yeah.
bro. And if you know, obviously you can't afford it because you're asking for it cheaper, man.
But they'll go somewhere else and pay full
Pay
price.
full price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
fucking crazy, bro.
Like your shop, they'll go to fucking Whataburger. Whataburger's shit, bro. I don't
Yeah.
care who says what. Whataburger's gross, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck Whataburger. It's ugly, bro. I don't know.
You think it changed whenever Chicago bought it?
Nah, it's still the same.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
I
still
like
the same.
Whataburger. It's nostalgic for me. You know what I
It's the
mean?
same.
I
It
like
all
it.
depends on which Whataburger you
What
go
probably
to.
happened is everybody got COVID and your taste buds changed.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to like Whataburger. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody loved Whataburger.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened, but I don't know, man.
I just think it's just which Whataburger you go to. Because
That's
these
you.
days, nobody cares about the cook. They just there for their money.
Yeah, that's everywhere, bro. That's everywhere. That's even schools. You know what I'm saying? Teachers. Everybody is for a job, bro. You know, they don't care.
Man, was it Saturday night when we did that podcast here? When we left,
Uh-huh.
we stopped at Burger King over here, right? And I ordered a burger, whatever. I went home. And I said, I'm gonna smoke real quick so it can taste extra good, right? No, I'm gonna pinche patios all like burnt crusted on the sides and shit. I was like, no, hombre, bro.
They cook it and leave it there.
Yeah, I took a bite out of it. It was all crunchy. Like, this motherfucker,
Like a breakfast
man.
sausage patty.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, I took another couple bites because I was high anyway. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
fuck it.
So I ate a little bit. I fucking, nah, I'm going to bed. Fuck this shit. Woke up wanting a breakfast taco.
Yes, man. Judge you by your appearance, bro. For real. I mean, look at me. I'm tatted up from head to toe,
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
And I'd be going into doctors' houses, lawyers' houses, police officers' houses.
Hey, bro. I understand the whole appearance thing, but you know what? It is our fault for doing that shit.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna
you know,
lie,
I,
what I mean?
ain't mad at them for doing
Yeah.
it. I'm mad at them
It's like,
for
goddamn, give me a
being
chance.
like that.
You know,
bro.
give me a chance though. If I'm being professional about it. You know, I'm coming. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not just.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like I've had more than one client tell me, not just tell me, but they call first. Obviously, you know, they contact me on the phone and we talk. Sometimes it's just a text, but we talk and then I show up and I see them open the door and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Cucuy.
They were, and then they're like, at first they're like iffy about me, and then I start talking, and after a while they're like, you know what, man, you're nothing like what you don't look like the way you talk,
Yeah.
you know, like amongst us and amongst friends, you know, I'll say a couple cuss words, you know, but when it comes to business, bro, business
Yeah, you
to
gotta be
business, I'm a whole
professional,
different
man.
person, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not Roach no more, you know. I'm Javier
The white
Rocha.
man comes out.
Yeah, you know, like, oh, how you doing today, sir? No, I'm bad. Nah, man, but you know, you got to be different, bro. And you not that not saying that you got it easy or whatever, but you're lucky with your business that you can be who you are.
Yeah, I
you know
know
what I
that's
mean?
true. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
my business, bro, I can't.
No,
I can't.
I
be
know,
like
bro.
this,
When I had the detailing business,
Yeah,
man, you know what I
same
mean?
thing.
I go over there to go
All
pick
them-
up a customer car, and it's a fucking badass Corvette. They're like
Yeah.
looking at me like
They're
you know, like they don't
"Man."
want to no more. You know what I mean?
They're all,
Fuck
we
this
watch
guy.
TV, bro. We know what you're gonna do.
If they
Chop,
did,
chop.
they did that shit to me. Hey, they did that shit to me here, bro, at Volkswagen.
Yeah,
Yeah, they fucking did that shit to me.
I don't get it.
Hey,
man.
bro, they told me, come Thursday, we'll sit down and talk. You know, you'll meet the other managers, and then Monday y'all can start. All right, cool. I go over there and I'm talking to one of the managers there. The other managers come, service managers, they come. He looks at me, he turns around, walks back to his office, and then I'm there waiting. And then there's a page to call the other manager, right?
Send somebody else to
Yeah,
tell
he
you
goes
to
over
burn
there.
off.
They didn't even want to sit down with me, fool. They didn't even want to fucking sit down with me, like, for real.
Yeah.
The guy came back, oh nah, dude, they're just gonna go ahead and keep the regular crew. I said, for real, what? I thought I was gonna start Monday, man. They're like, nah, you know, there was a change of plans, you know. The company's going in another direction. I hate when they say that.
Yeah.
Shit. The company's going in. I had a lot of people tell me that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I didn't get the fucking job, bro. The motherfucker took one look at me. You know what I mean? I kind of don't blame him though. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, you can't be mad,
you know,
bro.
there's expensive cars. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you got to trust. And one thing I always been glad about that all the guys I ever had from me never stole from the vehicles, bro.
Oh man, that's a blessing.
Yeah, I had this one guy that worked for me, found $8,000 in one of the owner's trucks, and it was so fucking weird, bro. That dude was so rich, bro. He didn't even notice it because the truck was sitting back there for a long time.
Been there for a while.
Like it was sitting there back there in the lot because they had to do some work to it. It was a demo, and they finally brought us to clean because a partner had to come in. It was during COVID, right? So cool, that happens, whatever. And then we get the car, and my homeboy, he's detailing the inside. He's all, "Hey, Alex, come here." I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "I don't even want to touch it." Under the seat, dude, there was a bank envelope, and I opened it up. It's like, "A la verga," right? Those number thousands, like all wrapped up shit. You know, like the bands of 1,000, whatever. I said, "A la verga," and I took it. I took it to the front, and I said, "Mr. Gardner." He was all, "Yeah," and I was all like, "This was in your vehicle," and he looked so confused. He looked at it like he didn't even know. So he went inside, right? And then later on, he comes in and he tells me, "Oh yeah, that was a test, by the way." And then the other manager tells me, "Dude, he's lying, dude. He didn't even know. He didn't even know. He guess he dropped it between the seat. He didn't even fucking $8,000, bro."
Yeah.
Another car, man, dude. I ain't supposed to have guns because the whole felon shit, whatever. But there was a Cadillac that someone traded in, and you know how the screen pops up. They left a fucking gold and chrome Beretta in there, bro.
Oh,
beautiful gun, bro. I wanted to keep that gun so bad, but it's like, nah, I can't do shit like
can't
that.
Do it, bro.
I can't do that. You know what I mean? But and I'm not a thief, bro. I don't know. I'm embarrassed.
Hey, but
still,
the thought
bro.
crosses.
Yeah,
Like, damn,
it was so
nice.
beautiful. It was chrome and gold plated and shit. And I just grabbed a rag and I wrapped it up, and I took it to the manager, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know, shit, man.
You never know, bro. I mean, people do test and shit. Crazy.
Yeah, man. So that's what you're doing now, right? South Texas maintenance.
Yep, South Texas maintenance, man. We'll be doing home remodels, business remodels, new builds, the drywall, tile, flooring, plumbing, electrical. You name it, we do it, man. We just don't cut grass, but I got someone that can do that for me. Yeah, man. It's something that I've always done. You know, I'm a fixer, bro. You know, I fix everything. I've always been like that since growing up. You know, we're poor, dirt ass fucking poor. So like, I never really had shit growing up, and I would find shit and fix it. You know, because that's the only way I would get toys. Bikes, bro. I had this one bike. It was like fucking 10 different parts together and shit. Me and my homeboy George would be riding our bikes. Dude, we used to go on the fucking freeway like dumbasses and shit, riding down the freeway and shit. My handlebars though, man, they were stripped. So we'd be hauling ass and shit. And next thing you know, my handlebars are like this and shit. I'm like, oh fuck! I'm like, George, hold up, bro, hold up. Fucking like, damn, fuck it. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. I start rolling and shit. It's fucking funny. We're stupid, man. Doing stupid shit. Fix your lowrider bic. I fixed your lowrider bike. And no, I didn't. I sold you a lowrider bike that you didn't finish paying me for, dude. Yeah. People don't forget. People don't forget.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't pay for that bike anyway, so fuck it.
I think we all have done some stolen bikes in our life.
Good time. Yeah, well, you see, you remember, right, David?
Yeah. I should have not brought it up now.
Man, fool. Fucking silent, bro. That's the only work I ever had, dude. And that motherfucker should have wrote a book full about 1,000 ways to call into
be
work.
Gay? Oh.
Call
into work.
Yeah. Hey, one time he told me, "Hey, carnal, I can't go to work today." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Cause what'd he say? My dog ate my weed and he's all fucked up."
You remember when he had to go identify his trash can?
Oh man, that was the best one. "Hey, carnal, I can't go to work today. Why not?" He goes, "Someone stole my trash can. The cops want me to go identify it a couple streets down."
Fuck,
I know this guy. He's laughing, motherfucker.
My favorite one is when we have all that work coming in. He's like, "All right, now I'll start fresh tomorrow."
Yeah, I'll start fresh
tomorrow.
And then he wouldn't show up. I have to go wake him up like a little kid go pull him out the bed, and she's all mad and shit.
Yeah, he's on meows.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what, though? I give him that. When he went to work, he worked. He would do good, man. He'd do real good. He's one of the best detailers that I had.
Yeah.
You know, he used to be the best detailer. Not no more, man.
What happened?
Now he's a make-ready bitch.
Yeah. What happened, David?
What happened, David? Now, hey, he's doing porn now, way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dang.
Fucking Silas doing porn.
He's riding handlebars and shit? What kind of porn you doing, David?
Tell you, he's going to do gorillas in the mist. Porn? Gorillas in the mist, dude. A bunch of black dudes in a hot shower, bro.
His name is Mist?
Yeah.
David, that's your new name,
Misty.
Misty Martinez.
Hey, I know. I know you said you wanted to go off topic and talk about certain things, man. You know, what do you want to talk about, man?
Oh man, we talk about anything, bro.
So what do you think about the whole alien thing, man?
Aliens, man, I don't know. There has to be something out there for sure, man. You know, galaxy's too big.
Yeah,
can't be just us.
But you think it's tied in with all the fucking pyramids and all that shit?
I don't know, man. You see, I honestly don't think we've ever seen aliens, man. I used to believe, you know, that that's what they were and everything. The old gods. Fucking I used to believe in aliens, but man, I got this. I saw this one video and it changed my whole perspective on everything. I don't believe that what we've been seeing are aliens anymore. I think that they're just time travelers, bro. Because I mean, obviously, you know, as time goes by, technology advances. You know, it's even in a short period of time, man. You know, like how long ago did they create a vehicle? You know, and now we have electric vehicles. You know, it took a while, but it's still not too long ago. You know,
200 years maybe.
Yeah, you know, that's really not a long time, man. You know, and well, yeah. So I think that they're just time travelers coming back in time just to see what's up or give us advice because they see what's going on in the future. I don't know. That's just what I believe. Good for you.
Awake your nalgas,
You need to
cabrón.
block this dude, bro. Yeah, man, and there's definitely aliens, bro. You know, there's definitely life out there, you know.
Yeah.
And then the word alien just means somebody not from here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then yeah, I don't know, man. I
What do you
don't
think about the whole Area 51
Area
thing?
51. I think it's just all technology, secret technology. You know,
Yeah.
that's where they test everything, you know.
It's out in the middle of nowhere and shit.
There's already the technology out there. They just haven't given us access to it. You know, it's just like knowledge. The government controls everything, and they don't. They only let us know what they want us to know. You know, it's control. But at the same time, you know, control is not too bad, man. You know, if you really, really think about it, because man, if we didn't have control, we didn't have people putting us in our place, you know, how the fuck would the world be right now?
Yeah.
There's too many fucked up people out there to have no control.
real, man.
We need somebody with a thumb on top of us, you know. It's just like parents, you know.
Keep everybody in line.
Parents keep their kids in control. And that's what the government does. They take advantage of it. They go a little too far with it and shit. But yeah. But I think it's a time travel, bro. And you know, all this aliens and they with the pyramids and all that, man, there was giants, bro. There's proof of it. You know, there's tools, man. It's just that we just don't believe that back then they had the knowledge to do shit like that. We just want to believe that, oh, they're stupid because we're more advanced than them.
Yeah.
But there's been proof of so much shit that's they were actually more advanced than we are at the time. You know, their thought process was stronger.
Yeah.
Maybe not advanced technologically, but their thought process was stronger, you know, because they figured shit out. They had to figure it out, you know. Us, we're blessed with everything. We have technology, we have equipment.
Hey, but you know what? That's
that
another
shit.
conspiracy right there. If you're too smart, they take your ass out.
Oh, hell yeah.
You saw that fucking man that made a car that ran on
Water?
fucking water, another one with corn oil or some shit like that. Like, and they both mysteriously died.
They died. They're not around no more.
That's fucking crazy.
There's
bro.
still videos out there on how to do it, and then those get blocked. You know, I've looked for them before, and I wasn't a big conspiracy theorist, but you know, I thought it was interesting and shit. So I would go down that little rabbit hole and shit.
Yeah.
And
Like the whole thing with technology, whatever, it's to spy on us and shit and all that stuff. You notice that, bro? You ever talk about something and your phone starts showing it to you? I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Like, I was just talking
it's
about
AI,
this.
bro. It's technology. That's what it is. It's
trip,
scary, you know. But I mean, what are you scared of? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they're gonna watch us. Well, what the fuck are you doing? You know, who the fuck are you? What makes you so special?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like, bro,
too,
you live in Corpus, bro. Ain't nobody interested in you. They don't care what you
Out of
do,
millions
bro.
of people, you ain't important.
It's like, bro, stop watching porn and you won't be watching. You won't be worried about them watching what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
Cover the camera.
What the fuck?
Cover the camera.
Kind of thoughts. What you been doing? What made you think of that?
Is that why you always take tape with you in the bathroom?
You don't want him to see
That's why I'm
your
always
meat
like that on
face.
my phone, covering up the camera. They can't see me. Camera covering. They can hear me, but can't see me.
All they hear is.
Fucking silent.
What's this dude doing?
Always feel like somebody's watching me. We are on the Truman Show.
Nobody's watching you, bro. Stop. Put the pipe down, bro. Put the pipe down. Make micro drones that can kill you. Nah, I seen that.
Yeah.
They fly and they're like exploding to you. They hit you in your body and shit.
Shit, they got on Call of Duty, fool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's
they're
the
smaller.
thing, man. You see, man.
They say they even got them like small, like flies and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you think it's a fly, and it's really not a fly.
Like
it's
a
machine
camera,
recording.
the little cameras
it's
and
the little
shit.
camera
You ever seen that
recording.
video of that fucking bird? That black bird looked all coked out
Yeah.
and shit. And
Little
fucking-
robot, little
yeah, it was
drone.
like yeah.
Dude, if you pay attention to movies, man, they give so much information out there. Like, man, like everything's in movies, bro. Like, if it flies, it flies. Everything's in movies, man. All of the technology, all of everything that's going on, the government, history, science, everything, man. It's all in movies. If you pay attention and just like remember shit from this movie and that movie, and it's all like, damn, you know what? They were just talking about that on CNN, and then there's a new movie coming out with shit like that, and it's like it's crazy, man.
Dude, you ever seen this crazy movie, man, with Justin Timberlake where they had that
In
fucking-
Time?
Yeah, was it In Time?
In Time.
Where they got that
It's a
meter
badass
that
movie,
controls
yeah.
their life, like their
That's where we're
where
headed.
they live
bro.
and shit.
That's
and
where we're headed.
to work and stuff. They have to buy it with their life and shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
So earlier you were saying about how shit what's been like a smokescreen for us, you know, what's been going on. This thing with P Diddy that just happened. While all of that was going on, they fucking passed the World Health Organization law to where they can control medications for across the world. It's not just country by country, and then they're talking in about not in their exact words, but like a new world order where there's one government to control the whole world.
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's stupid,
That's what
man.
they said about that other one with those people that drowned in that submarine thing. They said it was them so they could pass a law to clone meat.
Yeah,
so that we
every
could have
time,
clone food.
every time something crazy happens, all them shootings, bro, those mass murders, the mass shootings, at this another law gets passed and shit. This one that just got passed, it was they were saying how it didn't even have to get voted on because if that gets put out there and no one disagrees with it, no one votes against it, it's the same thing as voting for it. So they put that law out there, and they did it secretly, and nobody wanted to agree with it. So nobody wanted to vote yes for it. So everybody just pretended they didn't know about it, and then it got secretly passed.
Yeah. So you think about the food? You think they're gonna start cloning meat?
Man, that's been going on, bro.
Hey, bro, what was it?
Walmart chicken, bro. Walmart chicken,
It's
bro.
stringy as fuck.
Dude, yes, you the chicken breast, you cook them, dude. It's fucking rubber, dude.
Yeah.
It's rubber. You try to bite that motherfucker, you're like, shh.
This
Like, fuck.
this guy brought us a brisket to cook for him probably like 2-3 weeks ago. Remember that one? Yeah, I told dude, it must have been a fucking buffalo brisket or something. The meat was maroon. It wasn't red.
the fuck?
It was maroon. It was thick. It had like a whole different texture to it. And the guy brought it for us to cook it. You know, so we cooked it. Dude, it took us a long time to cook that fucking thing.
Where'd you
bro.
get it from?
I have no idea, man. He just brought it to us in a bag. It was wrapped up.
Man.
And it was a big ass brisket. It's probably about like 18, 19 pounds. It was a big brisket.
Yeah.
And we cooked it, whatever. And like, I was kind of scared to taste it, bro. I was like, man, what kind of fucking carne is this?
Yeah, grilled beef and chicken from sales. Yep. They started that shit a long time ago. You remember when they were growing ears on the back of rats?
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
shit.
that's cloning, bro. That's what they're doing. They just clone them and fucking. They don't even have to clone the whole fucking cow. They just clone a fucking brisket.
Yeah.
Nah.
So you think that whole P. Diddy thing was a distraction?
Nah, I think it was real, but they used it.
Yeah.
They used
blow
it to
up
their
more than
benefit.
what it is.
Yeah. P Diddy, that's some crazy shit.
Would you go to a P. Diddy party?
Hell yeah. Fuck that, dude.
That's
I don't
crazy,
even
bro.
go to my.
Hey, bro, but
I
if
wouldn't
you-
even go to your party.
But
bro.
but if you're a normal person, a celebrity asks you to go, you probably
I'm there.
Like, fuck it,
Nah,
I'm gonna go.
fuck it. Give me
You know
my
what I mean?
roofie. I'll take it myself, bro. You don't even got to put it in my drink. Found out a lot of stuff about this.
Don't be using the chicken skin for your fifi. Stay vato.
Yep, all the celebrity dramas. Always a
I've been
distraction.
telling this fool, man, why don't he start his own business, dude? Fifi.com. Dude, he can make all homemade fifis and sell them, but
But
don't get it.
He'll be using them all.
Walk in, he's eating chicken skin.
He's all in his face. fucking David. Not the P. Diddy party.
So you know what? You know a lot of shit about that P. Diddy shit?
Nah, not really,
Me
man.
either, man.
Honestly,
That's just what
all
I
of that
see.
shit like that, I stay away from it, bro, because
Yeah.
it pisses me off.
Why?
Like that Epstein Island bullshit and all of that.
man.
Like it pisses me off, bro, because there's people like that. You know what I mean? And it's all these people that are influential and. You know, people look up to them and they use it, and I just don't like fucked up people, man. That's why I stay to myself, because I don't want to get to know anybody and not like you.
Aggravation, bro. It's just everything's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that shit was real though. It's just, I don't know too much about it. I stay away from all that shit. I tried watching one of them things on Netflix. I think it was the Epstein one. And man, like the first 20 minutes, man, I just turned it off, dude. It's just like, man, how the fuck can people be like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's certain things I won't watch, bro, because it's just too much. Because I don't know. I guess as you get older, like you have kids, and you think about it's like
bro.
that one kid. What's his name? Gabriel something. That little boy that got tortured and killed.
Man,
I couldn't watch it, bro. I wanted to watch it. I put it on. I watched like 2 minutes of it, and I said, no, I can't watch it. It was gonna be too much.
Man, that was hard to watch. That one.
You watched it?
Yeah. It was. I don't remember too much about it, but yeah, I remember I did watch it. It was sad, bro. It's like, how can you be like that, bro? You know, how can you do that to your kids?
Man, it's fucking insane.
You'd be so fucking evil and shit. Like, I don't like that shit. Negativity, period, bro. I stay away from all of that shit, man. Life's too fucking short, bro.
What the hell?
Make babies how you want them for 5,000 to 7,000. Yeah, they do that, man. You can go. You have problems with your reproduction system, and they'll go and they ask you, you want a boy, you want a girl, you want yellow hair, you want blue eyes. It's all DNA. They do that shit. They mix up the little cocktail and then they put it in the woman, and then next thing you know, the baby comes out exactly how you wanted it to come out.
Insane.
Yeah, man. And it's not nothing secret or nothing. It's
You think it'd be a better society if they cloned, like made people and to be a certain way?
I don't know, man. It'd be more controlled. It'd be more calm. Less crime and everything, because they're gonna make people the way they want people to be.
Yeah,
they're not gonna let people be how they are.
So what do you think about zombies? You think it's possible?
Zombies? Nah, I don't think so. I think it's drugs. It's not zombies. It's not that you're dead.
No, I'm just saying, you think it's a possibility though,
or a zombie, like an actual person to come back to life.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck no.
Well, the last person that tried that was Hitler.
There's no zombies though, right?
Yeah, no, but he tried.
Yeah, he tried it, but Hitler's crazy. That dude fucking. I do try a lot of shit.
Yeah. You think they actually killed him, or you think he fucking died in Mexico?
I think he died in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, supposedly he was the one that started that shit in Mexico. He fled from Germany and went to Mexico and started his fucking camp over there and shit. And brought all his Nazi people over there and shit. So I don't think he died over there in the war. I think nobody killed him.
Well, he had a lot of impersonators like impersonate him. So
yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Crazy shit.
This guy.
Gabriel Hernandez,
yeah, it was Gabriel Hernandez.
90s party. It's just people doing drugs, having sex, and kicking it. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Yeah, man. All that shit though. That fucking sexual misconduct bullshit, bro. I don't like that shit. I got daughters, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got daughters. I got beautiful daughters, and man, I don't understand how people can actually bring themselves to do that, you know what I mean? To carry it out, you know?
Yeah, no. Man,
I could understand some people having them fucked up thoughts that the rate of clean will go up and they would use them for parts to keep the original person alive. Crazy.
Yeah.
Possibility.
Yep.
What is it called? Immortality? Oh.
But would you want to live forever?
Nah, hell no, man. I've already seen enough.
I'm ready to go next week.
I don't know about next week, but yeah. Nah, man, fuck no. I wouldn't want to live forever, bro. It's too much heartache, too much pain, too much bullshit. Nah, fuck that. You got to see everybody you love die over and over and over again.
Over and over and over.
That. Nah, not me.
Oh, shit. Here comes Havo G. Hey, is that all right? He comes in here? All right. All right.
Known to keep for body parts.
What's going on, man?
What's that,
You late
man?
to the party, man?
Man, I thought it was at 8 o'clock.
No,
my
hombre.
bad.
Oh, man.
You're the one that made the
What's up,
commercial.
I know. What's up?
How you doing, man?
Javier, mucho tocayo.
Good
What's
to
up?
meet you, bro.
What's going on, bro?
Tocayo. Oh, man,
Eso,
you're a good
eso.
person, huh?
Yeah.
You get that chair right
Bitch.
there. Yeah.
Hey, the show sounded great, man. By the way, all the aliens, he let you go.
Yeah.
I went all the way left with that. Right?
Yeah. He wanted to go a little bit in a different direction, you know.
Cool, man. That's cool. It's good to have you in Corpus Christi, bro. First and foremost, man. That is just awesome, dude.
Thank you,
Awesome.
thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't let me interrupt your show, man.
Hey, we all stop.
My bad,
Okay,
bro.
your turn.
We still got another 45 minutes. So
Oh, excellent. Really?
Yeah.
I thought we were off. Oh,
Yeah, now we're going to talk about a bunch of,
Just
bullshit.
random
Hey,
subjects
man,
going
you know,
on.
what I want to get to know is your music industry, bro. How long you been doing it and stuff like that, you know?
Oh, I'm not in music.
That's the wrong guy.
That's not the rapper?
No, that's going to be on the 12th.
Gee, I'm doing all these commercials. Bro.
The only thing I rap is my hands are out of burrito. Out of an El Vago burrito.
Yeah, the beef.
What's your favorite
Now,
one?
people are just tuning in right now.
Yeah.
Refresh my memory.
I can't do
Yeah, it was a good friend of mine, Javier Rocha. Yeah,
Here I am thinking I'm going to meet a badass rapper. Bro.
Nah, man,
So-
I suck. If I would rap, if I would rap, I would not be a badass rapper.
He'd be like a Dr. Seuss rapper.
Be like, yeah, 1, 2, 3.
I could wrap up your house pretty good.
My bad.
All good, man. All good, brother.
Alex, first and foremost, man, I want to congratulate you on the shows that you're doing, man. There's so many going on right now. You coming into town and everything that's going on. So, tell us what's going on with you lately. What's the latest with you?
Yeah, well, we just we're saying earlier. I'm a owner operator, South Texas Maintenance. Do remodels on homes, businesses, and everything. We do new builds, all types of construction.
Aquí en Corpus?
Yes, sir. Here in Corpus, all surrounding areas. You know, we'll go as far as Alice. We'll go to Baytown,
So if somebody
Bayside.
needs a house, you can build it from the ground.
Yes, sir. We got you, man. We're
What's
all.
the number, baby? How do we get a
Yeah.
hold of you? We need a house,
Find me
bro.
on. Oh yeah, hit me
Steady.
up. Yeah, I'll give you a card in a little bit.
Absolutely,
You can find me on Facebook, STX Maintenance. You can see a bunch of my pictures of completed work that we've done on there.
Alex is going to need one here soon. Tell me in, right?
Now, one day, man.
Well,
Not right
yeah.
now.
Let's get it built.
Sometimes
man.
it's cheaper to rent, man, because of taxes and city taxes. Let's
Do we really own anything?
That's
Man,
We're just do we really own anything?
only while you're alive.
You know, it's very crazy, but we spend our lives spending money to get these things, and then
Yeah.
when we die,
It's gone. Yeah, pass it on
back
your
to the
kids.
government.
Uh,
Then they resell it, and they keep reselling it.
Yeah.
I want to meet this guy, government, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, gee,
Them,
man,
right? Them.
Them, absolutely. You guys tapped a little bit about aliens.
Yeah. What's your take on that, man?
My take is I've actually, I know it's gonna sound crazy, man, but I've actually had some crazy experiences as a kid, bro.
Yeah.
Things that I've seen in the sky, and visitations,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't Pota, bro. I'm telling you, it wasn't Pota. I mean, it's just crazy, these stories that people hear about being abducted. I think that I've never been pronged or anything, but I think I've had some outer body experiences.
Yeah.
Where you don't belong there. It's just like diferente, right?
Yeah.
And then you get some visions. Like, have you ever thought that, like, you see some futuristic stuff? You're being shown these things.
Yeah.
And you talked about technology, bro. There's no way in hell computers started as big as this wall before.
Oh, nah.
And then they became tabletops and then laptops, and now everybody has one in their hand.
Yeah.
It's got to be alien, technology that they.
It all
the Chinese first,
started
right?
with an abacus.
You know
Those
what I'm
little
saying?
beads. That was the first computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like what you said makes sense también about time travelers.
I
because
think it's
they're
time
already
travel.
in the
That.
future.
That's what I think everybody sees, because I mean, put yourself in the 40s, right?
Yeah.
And then you see somebody in a spacesuit show up. What are you gonna think?
He's an alien.
It's an alien,
But
right?
really, it's NASA.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I believe.
Then I see these pictures of reincarnated, like even Jay-Z. There's one in the 40s that looks just like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. There's one like looks just like him.
Dog-
Maybe they're
Doppelgangers.
clones, man.
And Alex Arredondo. I mean, nobody looks like my boy right here, but you know what I'm saying? It's time.
Oh, we saw a picture
It
earlier.
could be time travel. It could be time travel. What did y'all see? What did I miss?
He's being dumb.
It's exciting, everything that's happening. I mean,
Yeah, it is, man.
I think for sure, the Jetsons opened up that little window so we can think about microwave ovens, the little when you go to the airport, when you're walking and it's going flat, you ever been on those?
Yeah,
that wasn't the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Flying cars.
Well, the first vehicle made was electric before gas.
No shit.
Yeah.
Didn't they kill that guy?
Yeah, they killed him. They killed the project. They killed the whole thing. It's gonna go away too, man, because batteries only last so long.
But
you can only go so far.
I was at a friend's dealership a while back, and he showed me like on the computer screen that GM had said that by 2030, it was supposed to be 2035. It was 2030. They're not gonna make no more gasoline cars. GM. The muscle cars have a computer to make
A speaker to make the sound.
A vroom noise.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's what the Challengers. They're already doing that.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, they're
bro.
not gas no more. Yeah,
that's like buying little power wheels, like the old school, like the little charging ones you when you're a kid, whatever. That's what's gonna... Hey, but electric cars are fucking fast, bro. I drove a Tesla one time.
Yeah, really.
And like you barely step on the gas. That thing, like it's
electric motors are strong, bro.
Do you trust it enough? Like, vas con tu familia para San Antonio. Would you put it on autopilot?
Nah,
I don't think it. Yeah, not yet, right?
A homeboy of mine bought one, and it caught on fire when he was driving.
Yeah. It's a battery, bro. Look, they talk about cell phones and your tool batteries. They pop and blow up all the time.
You get some people that trust it enough where they fall asleep from here to Austin, put it on cruise control, it'll get you there, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, how is it? Let's just say, robot gonna know when a truck's gonna merge over real quick? Is it gonna react quick enough?
Yeah, that's
so that I'm not too sure. I let my family trust that yet.
Nah.
That's scary.
If I can't have my hands on it, controlling it myself. That's why I hate driving. I hate being a passenger in somebody's car.
Yeah. The race is on right now to see who's gonna have the safest flying car. I mean, they're working on it already.
Yeah. Can't even drive on the street and want to fly cars.
That's what I'm saying. But these drones are coming out, bro.
Yeah. I see a lot of people falling out the sky because they're gonna be running out of gas. Like, I think I can make it. I think I can make it.
I never thought of that.
Great point. Run out of gas or run out of power. So
they'll probably have some kind of safety on it that won't let you start it if you're below a certain point. There's cars right now there's cars right now that if you're low on brake fluid, they won't let you. It won't even turn on.
Well, the future is definitely here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, now if you look to some of these commercials, deliveries being done by drones. And even these guys that had the rockets, they're delivering Domino's Pizza in New York and shit, bro. I mean, a lot of noise. Hey, he's here, but it's happening right now. These are up on the Jetsons. I freak out on that. Now, one thing that I want to bring up today is the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Simpsons, yeah.
What do you think about the Simpsons, bro? The
shit.
government putting that together?
Oh, man, like you said, fucking time. Maybe that dude's a fucking time traveler. Like, how the fuck he knows a lot of shit going on?
Never know, bro.
Before it happens. The Simpsons will let you know.
It's a little bit too coincidental.
It is, bro. There's too much shit going on in there that's true. The whole thing, remember the movie, The Springfield? They had the dome over it.
Yeah.
That's coming. If it's already there.
It's already there. What is it called? The fucking... Man,
ozone.
Ozone layer? Not even that. The ozone. That's what I believe. When we were kids, do you hear anybody talking about ozone layer now?
No.
Nobody talks about that shit. I think when we were kids and they talked about the ozone layer, they were talking about that shield that goes around it.
Was the ozone layer.
Yeah.
Be careful because they were saying that the ozone layer is getting thinner.
All the pollution and all of that, man. What happened? They don't talk about it no more. Man, what is that thing? The firmament.
I've never heard of that one.
It's in the Bible. It talks about it in the Bible. It's the glass. It's not glass. It's a protective layer shield around Earth. It's supposed in the Bible. It says it separates the heavenly waters from the earthly waters. So it's like what the Bible is saying, that we're not even breathing air. We're not even walking in air. We're walking in water, but we just can't see it. We're not. It's like fish. Fish can't see the water. They're swimming in it. They don't know that it's water.
Right.
It's like us. We're walking. We don't know because it's what we're born in. You know what I mean? So It's what we're accustomed to it. You know what I mean? So it's like we don't see it.
One thing out at sea that I can't never explain or don't know the explanation to is it's like the Black Sea and how they don't mix at all.
It's a salinity.
They don't mix
the denseness in the water.
Have you seen that, bro? Yeah. It's like an equator right there, and there's dark water and blue water.
Yeah, it's like water and oil. The density
doesn't mix.
The salinity makes the water too thick, and it just it stops. It doesn't mix.
Another crazy thing. What do y'all think about that Arctic wall?
The Arctic.
You think there's something behind it?
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's got to be some.
Well, that was
fish or
in
something.
Antarctica was supposedly where all the Nazis and fucking Hitler was doing a lot of his testing and stuff.
No shit.
And supposedly that's where the entrance to Middle Earth is, and that's why the world is banned from going to Antarctica. No, you have to get special permits and everything to get in there. You know, not just anybody go. You can only go so far, and after that, you gotta get the fuck out. Why don't they want us to let us see? They say it's too dangerous. You can't survive, bro. They let people climb Mount Everest. They die up there. The bodies are still up there because nobody can go up there and bring the bodies down.
Well, here,
why did they let us do that? But they
5
can't let us
years
go
ago,
over there.
a lot of scientists from all around the world all migrated to. There's something there.
Yeah.
They just don't want to let us.
There's a
know
world
about it,
peace
bro.
treaty that there is no war to be done over there in Antarctica.
You don't know much.
Yeah. So all the countries, all the world leaders, anybody from all the countries that have access to it, that can go, they can go there, but they cannot. They won't fight. There's no war. You know, you can have our president and you can have China president. Right now, they go over there and there's no war. They're friends. They gotta be friendly with each other. It's a worldwide peace treaty.
I also have to agree with, I was listening to you guys in the freeway. This whole P. Diddy thing is a scream.
Do you know about it?
I do, bro. And it's sad to say that I lived in California and it's just been evil ever since, bro.
Yeah.
And I think it's all coming to a point. Cat Williams came out on the O'Shea show and,
Oh man, yeah, he let everything out.
he let it out, bro, because it's a war against good and evil right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And P. Diddy is just the peak of the iceberg, bro. There's so many people under him.
But you know what, fool? Like, I had saw something that he's on suicide watch, and I told
He's
my
not even
wife-
eating.
I told my wife, you know what? I said they're gonna kill that fool so you don't talk. Just like Epstein.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no
They're
doubt
gonna-
in
they're
my
gonna
mind.
put it 'cause he knows too much.
What do they call it when you're in prison, but they have you in like real hidden,
Suicide watch,
isolated.
isolation,
He's
yeah.
isolated, protected, and I'm sure he's fearing for his life. It could be in his food, it can be in his drink, but there's a lot of people that don't want his secrets to come out.
No, they can't. They'll just
You know what I'm
throw
saying?
a lot of fucking shit.
There's so many people involved, bro. They know este vato opens his mouth, more things are gonna happen. So for them not to allow him to be bailed out, he offered 50 million and they said no.
I know, $50 million
What up?
bail.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, not even Trump, bro. So he knows some information. He's holding information that's very valuable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
What did this do to the music industry is my question.
I don't think it really did much. There's gonna be someone to pick up where he left off.
Well, let's hope so, because right now they're claiming that, gosh, Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, these are some of the big artists. They're claiming that they've got some video on them doing some crazy stuff. So who can take over? The only ones that I feel that are safe is like O'Shea, Ice Cube. He's always stayed clear away from that kind of party stuff. 50 Cent, not even. I mean,
Even at that though, I mean, I hate to cut
Yeah,
you
no, go
off,
ahead.
but don't you think that he's too powerful?
P. Diddy?
Yeah, to just be stopped, bro.
If he was too powerful,
Chapo could go run shit from the prison. Why can't P. Diddy?
I think there's somebody puppeteering P. Diddy. There's somebody bigger than above
Oh
him.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
always a
there you
bigger
go,
fish.
yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah.
He just happened to be the scapegoat. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I think in the next few months it's going to come
Everything's
to.
coming out.
Oh,
yeah.
believe
Everybody
that.
will start singing. There's already too much out there.
Yeah.
I see the little snippets on YouTube and everything, and I don't like reading them and watching them, but I see them in there. Like everybody's starting to talk.
But you
His
tapped into
bodyguard.
something that's really very important. Is that why the whole world's concentrating on that and they're slipping shit over here?
Yeah, it happens every year.
Yeah.
It happened with Michael Jackson when we were at war. Oh, he molested another kid. They always have a news
Yeah.
before the real news. So
Yeah.
there's something really going on. I don't know if we're going to go to war or what they're hiding from us, but P. Diddy seems to be the lighted one right now. And I know that he's not the only one. There's a lot of people involved. A lot of people involved. I'm just glad I'm not part of that gag.
Oh man.
How did they even catch him? Catch on to him?
Well, what happened is that he got caught on video beating up his girlfriend. If you remember that clip,
Yeah,
that was,
yeah.
he was dragging her in the hallway. From there, it just stemmed out because she put a big lawsuit on him. And they settled out of court. But everybody's like, wait a minute. So a little money's not gonna make that erase. So other people started coming out that he had beaten up, and then guys started coming out that they felt kind of funny after a P. Diddy party. You know,
Yeah.
oh, I was all oiled up when I woke up. What the hell, you know? Yeah.
How many things of lube they got him with?
Shit, like 1,000, right? Baby,
God
what is
damn.
that for?
So P. Diddy got messy. He got sloppy.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying he was also an FBI informant. So that's why he was so covered for 3 decades, bro. He did a lot.
Do you think that there's a possibility that, like you said, he was a scapegoat? That they were catching on to somebody else, so they had to throw him somebody?
Absolutely.
Here you go, take him.
Absolutely.
There's too many elites out there that are doing fucked up shit.
You know, it's a scary situation, but you got the Epstein Island.
Yeah.
They killed him, bro. I mean, come on. There's a lot of clients that you don't want to know. They had pictures of ex-president, man, Clinton out there. You know, a lot of governors and mayors and people in high places that would go out to that island and do whatever they wanted to do. And when he came down, there was no choice. Somebody had to take care of him, you know, and it's just real life. And what brings me down to this is that this shit is so deep. With the P. Diddy thing, they're starting to blame him for Tupac, Biggie, a lot of people that have passed away. And it's always when an artist starts to ask about their paperwork, their masters, they disappear. So, I mean, Prince, Michael Jackson, a lot of these movie stars that disappear, like Robin Williams, is because they get tired of the following rules.
Yeah.
I mean, if you disappear, you want to disappear, start saying, I don't want to be part of this. Yeah. It's like blood in, blood out. ¿Entiendes? When you go to Hollywood, you got to sign some papers. Hey, ¿sabes qué? We're going to make you a millionaire. Pero vas a hacer eso. There's going to be some sacrifices. Yeah. When you get that riches and your cars and all the fame and it's not as great as you think it is, you start to talk, well, I want to get out. Well, they get you out all right, but they pull you out. Yeah. They pull your cord. Yeah. So there's a very serious game going on out there, man.
It's crazy how influential the music industry is, right? It's
well, that's what controls the world.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how
it's raising our kids.
Yeah. What they say is.
I don't cook. Does. I don't clean. Now you got all these lazy ladies. Cardi B, don't clean. You know, and it's the truth, bro.
Yeah, it really is. Growing up, I remember my parents talking about our music and stuff like, "Oh, it's trash," and you're gonna try to live that life, and we're like, "No," and then. Looking back at it, like, fuck yeah, I did, Listening to all the gangster rap, I grew up being a gangster and shit. Real, man. And like back in the days, you heard the cowboy music, what was it called? The outlaw country music. The same shit. They're talking about killing and fucking beating people up and being stupid. Every generation has an extreme, you know what I mean?
What I wish I knew is who decides. Hey, este año, we're gonna listen, shove this down their throat. This is the music that's gonna hit. Because for a while there, if you remember NWA, when they came out from California, that was gangster rap. And then it went to New York, and then they made a battle, and then that disappeared. And then they brought this, what do they call it? That funky ass rap that nobody...
Mumble rap.
Mumble rap.
That shit's horrible.
Yeah, but it had its generation.
Yeah.
The
way to us, it was horrible.
Skinny jeans, crazy clothing, it started, the kids love the music, so they're going to copy that.
It's the same with us.
Exactly.
Sagging our pants and shaving our heads.
Por quién?
Tattoos.
Por quién? Yes. I mean, what music did you like?
Music, yes. Music
so
and TV.
It's very influential, man. It has a lot to do with the future. And I'm going to tell you that this whole P. Diddy thing is a movement. A lot of radio stations are going to start to change their format. Truth. Yeah. It's already happening across the land. I think they experiment with small towns, and they get a radio station to play the worst music and see how it's going to affect the audience, and then they move it around. It's just crazy. It's really crazy because is
that something that really happens, or
bro? I've moved around.
Yeah,
I lived in California. I lived in close to Chicago and Carbondale, and then I lived over in Atlanta. The stuff that was playing in Atlanta 10 years ago is barely getting here.
Yeah.
So it moves around.
I think Corpus is we're 10 years behind everybody.
At least, bro, in style, music,
everything,
lingo, everything. So there's Latinos in Atlanta that are 10 years ahead of us in todo. And when they come down here, they're like, y'all are barely playing this song. Yeah. Meet me at the club. It's going, that was 15 years ago, bro. And it's just getting here. And I'm like, oh my God. It's weird how, and I get it. Music has to move around. If you're an artist, let's say, Alex, you're an artist, right? And you were to explore today, you can't cover the whole land in 1 year. So you got to take it by sectors. You know, beat New York, get California, then get Miami, and get like that. So you got to take it by sectors. And I get it, but
So music doesn't get released
no,
the same,
not the same
everywhere.
Bro.
So when
it's
we
virtually
hear,
impossible.
yeah,
It's impossible.
So when we hear or like whoever the baby's gonna drop a new album, it's not like nationwide.
It's not promoted until he starts to get down here live. Like if he's gonna be here next year, you don't want to burn his music before he gets here live.
So it'll get released like in California.
Yes,
before it gets released.
He covers all
here.
of California, then he covers all of New York, and then he goes to
That's
Florida.
crazy.
Yeah, he's been in the
come back
music
down
industry for a long
He
time.
comes down to Texas when he's getting ready to come here live. They start pushing his music more.
And so when we think we're the first ones hearing it, other people already heard it. Yeah.
You know. And now with social media, they leak. Of course, it's not like before where you have to hear it on MTV.
Yeah, you have to
or
wait
hardcore
for it.
radio. Now it leaks.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. It's a problem because let's just say, Javier, you're an artist.
No, I get it.
You're starting from Texas, and then your song's hitting chingo in New York, but you don't get there till 2 years from now. Ya está vieja la cosa.
Yeah.
So it's got to move in sectors, bro. So that's what I'm saying. We get fed the music they want us to hear right now. Yeah.
They, right?
They was they for real. They're watching us right now.
Are they?
Oh my goodness.
So what do y'all think about the whole? All of a sudden, it's been real big lately. The whole child trafficking shit.
Man, social media again, bro.
Yeah.
It's not new. It's
No,
not.
but I'm talking about like it's. I understand it's not new, but it's like something that's like real big right now. Like
That's what I mean. It's
than what
probably
it was.
been like that. It's just social media, you know.
Yeah, because I know you always go to Walmart and you see all those missing.
Social
kids,
media
man.
makes it more easier to spread the news.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
back in the day,
We didn't have that. We had newspaper.
You'd have to go to the post office and see a big
A
list of
sign, yeah.
you know,
Wait for
missing-
the 10 o'clock news. Go catch the newspaper Sunday morning. Now it's like as soon as it happens,
Amber
it's
Alert.
on there, bam.
Amber
You got
Alert.
what's his name? Fucking Dick Guzzler, fucking Chronica out there, fucking recording everything and shit.
Hey, wait. I'm real cool with Salman Ortiz, right? He's running whatever, and dude, I'm not Republican. I'm not what's the other one? I don't even know what the fuck they're called. Democrat. I'm not none of that shit, bro. Like, I'm just, I'm in the middle of everything. Like, I'm neutral, right? But they had that other whoever's running against, I don't even know who it is, paid that dude 20 G's, bro, to trash him. And that dude's been trashing him on Facebook with shit that's like not even true. You know what I mean? Like, one of them that I know for sure says he's trying to defund the police. Like, the police are supporting him. Like, he's, they're with his campaign. How the fuck he's gonna defund the police? You know what I mean? And well, they released a video today of him. I didn't even know that dude was he got busted for child trafficking, prostitute charge.
Ooh, Salomon Ortiz?
No, fucking that dude from the Chronica.
Oh, what
He
the hell?
got whoa,
No,
what?
but yeah, it's on there, dude. The paperwork's on there. That's
He
what's
got
fucking
busted for
crazy.
what?
For child trafficking.
Oh wow.
And he
man.
beat up some little girl with a hanger. I don't know if it was a daughter or whoever.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Yeah, bro, but he was never charged for that shit. Why?
You
Snitch.
talk about trunches?
Yes.
Man, I can't elaborate on that.
I'll show you the
but
video in
that's-
a little bit, dude.
Okay,
It's
well, I mean,
like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's wild.
yeah,
That's
but
wild.
Dunches had went to Solomon and told him, "Hey man, you paying $20,000 a month? I'll bash the other person." And he said, "Nah, I ain't giving you nothing." But the other person took it, so now he's bashing him. You know what I mean? So
That's
it's been
trash. That's horrible.
that's
man.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
That's horrible. I mean,
I just don't know how the hell that dude gets there before the fucking regular news and all the
scanners.
cops. Yeah,
Scanner.
Police
it's fucking
scanner.
fast, man.
He probably just drives around all day with nothing to do, just listening to that shit.
What did you call him or what?
Fucking, I don't even remember. Fucking dick choking. Fucking. You seen that
Tell us how
shit?
you really feel, Javier.
Well,
It's such a small city, man, and there's just so many different people. But back on the left, the thing about abductions, bro, it's been happening since we were kids. It's
Yeah.
just a lot more elaborate now. They,
Yeah.
everything evolves. So even their plans on how they steal kids, it could be, let's just say a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
It could be a beautiful girl, and she sees you at the bar, and she starts working you at the bar, drops something in your drink. Next thing you know, you're out the club, and they put you in a van, and you're in Mexico by tomorrow for whatever reason. It could be ransom.
Yeah.
Or little girls. If they want a little girl, se hacen amiguitas. They send a little girl to go make friends with her. Come play over here, and and they're gone. So it's just evolved. Does it
Yeah.
exist? Of course it does, bro.
Right,
It's
yeah.
scary.
Hey, bro, I don't let my kids go anywhere, bro.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Like it's
it's
for-
too scary right
It
now.
is, and it's for me, for peace of mind. Like I feel bad. My daughter's like, "Can I go stay over here?
No.
Can I go?" I'm like,
Hell,
no,
no,
Well, come
no.
on, Dad, please. I'm like, you
No.
ain't fucking going. Like,
No.
Well, it's just my friend. I was like, I don't know who the fuck goes over there. You know what I mean? Fucking,
Exactly.
You know
That's the best way to think. Even our 30-year-old, we don't trust our new boyfriends or
Yeah.
even our 25-year-old. We dissect whoever they date, whoever they hang out with, because it could always be an elaborate plan.
Yeah. You never know, man.
But you can't live life like that.
True
man.
that. You can't live with fear.
man, because my take on that, I don't disagree with you on that,
Yeah.
but I do, because I mean you can't. My opinion. There you go. My opinion on that is that you gotta let your kids live life, bro.
No,
And
I know you can't over shelter them either,
Yeah.
but it's just God. It's just. So
I
hard,
get it,
man.
bro. I got 3 girls, bro,
Ooh-wee.
and yeah, man, and my youngest.
Javier, until
Yeah.
it hits close to home,
Oh yeah,
You
no,
gotta be
I
overly
get it.
protected.
I get it. Man, my life, bro. It's been I've been through a lot, bro. Like a lot. I've seen it and I've experienced it. And my take is it's gonna happen if it's supposed to happen. It's just like people, you're gonna go and take care of your body. You're gonna live healthy. Never eat red meat. Never eat
Get
sugar,
killed in a
salt.
car wreck.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I get
you
what
could
you're saying, man.
stay.
Ya está
in your
escrito,
home.
it's already
Your
written.
kids go to school. What happens at school? Nobody knows. We don't know what happens at school.
True
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
true that.
Your kids go to the store. You're at work. You're at home, bro. He's still there.
Not me watching while repoing. Yeah, my homeboy is repo man.
Yeah.
hey, what a
Don't
view
go to
you
my
got.
house.
You got
My
a
shit's paid.
Yeah.
Pants on everything. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks. No, I mean, talking serious, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're having this forum because there's different.
No,
for
I
different-
agree on protection 100%. But what the only thing you can do is educate your children.
Yeah.
Because whether they're with you by your side, like say you're at the mall, you're at Walmart and a van pulls up and 4 motherfuckers pull out. They jump out, they get your girl. What are you gonna do? Can't do shit.
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
Can't do a
You're
fucking
fucked.
thing. All you can do is educate your fucking kids to keep their eyes open. You know what I mean?
Be smarter.
That's where the overprotection comes as it's bad, bro, because they don't grow, they don't learn, because they're used to mom and dad taking care of it. I don't got to do nothing, blah blah blah. Like I used to get mad at my kids when they were in school and they would go walk to school and they have their AirPods in their ears, loud as
Oh,
fuck.
man,
You
that
can't
works.
hear, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
You
Car
can't hear
honking or
exactly.
nothing.
You're walking down the sidewalk. How many cars have fucking ran up on the sidewalk, bro?
Yeah.
You're gonna hear that car screeching, but with your earbuds in, you can't hear that shit. So you got to teach your kids. You got to tell them, hey, look, don't do it like this, dude. Keep your eyes open. Be aware of your surroundings. Always keep your back to the wall. Before you walk into the door, look around the room. Study the room. Look at everything. And
How old are your daughters, Javier?
My youngest one just turned 21.
Okay, so they're already done the whole boyfriend thing.
Yes.
Do you make it a point to meet him before they go out?
If I can, but at the same time, I'm not overbearing on my children. I let them live, because like,
That's how they're gonna learn.
yes, when I was growing up, I didn't want my parents meeting everybody that I fucking knew.
Unless it's a serious thing, right?
Yes,
I get
exactly.
it. I get that.
And I would tell my kids that sometimes too, like, what, I hear them talking or whatever, and I tell them, what, if it ain't, serious, I really don't want to meet them. If they're your
makes sense.
friends, if they're your friends and they're cool, yeah, bring them over, I was never the type to tell my daughters, you can't have boys over at the house. You can have them, y'all bring your friends.
Respeto.
Bring your boyfriend over, yeah. Y'all are either going to sit in the living room, or if you're in your room, that door stays open, and guarantee I'm walking by every few minutes, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to keep my children, I would never keep my children in the dark to where, not in the dark, but I would never try to control them to where they feel they can't tell me something.
I think nowadays when you tell a kid no, they're gonna challenge you. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
So you're right. I think you're right in
Yeah.
that aspect of it. Alex, any daughters?
I got 4.
Okay, you're the boyfriend and you're meeting dad. Are you gonna mess around? I wouldn't mess around, dude. I would not mess around. Sarah, I'll have her home by 9.
I'm kind of an asshole a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, I
Like,
think-
at first, you know what I mean. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't smile too much around them.
Right.
I like ask them questions, see how they respond to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've seen, man, dude.
It's a feeling you get.
It's not only that, just I've seen so much bad in my younger days, and I've seen some shit that I shouldn't have been around, I shouldn't seen and stuff, to see how ugly the world really is. when it comes to that.
That PTSD.
And yeah, it is,
It's
dude.
trauma,
So
bro.
so when it comes to my kids or my wife, my mom, or my sister, whatever, like I get kind of I change, like,
aggressiveness.
and my wife already knows. Like
That's
we
a
go somewhere
protective.
and she sees me, she's like,
What's the
she
matter
already
with
knows.
you?
Like I just like. I'm always looking when we go somewhere like a restaurant. First thing I do, I always look around. I look who's there. I see who's sitting where. Like I always face
It's a good
the door,
observation,
You know what I mean? Yeah,
and I think
And-
it's safe. It's to do,
Yeah,
do
you know
that.
what I mean. And like when it comes to my daughters, I'm like, man, like,
So do you demand, hey, bring them to me before you go out, or
well, I got lucky.
if it's serious? Yeah.
I got lucky that my daughters, the guys they dated so far, they've been
Good.
really, really good.
Second
you know what I mean?
Amendment
Qué
rights.
bueno.
Really,
Yes,
really
sir.
good.
Qué bueno.
And I got a younger daughter, and I really don't let her go out very much, whatever, because she's only 14.
yeah.
When she gets 16, 17, maybe.
Yeah.
But two, I judge my kids on how they are too. Like Marisa, she's always been a good
They're all
girl.
different,
She does what she's supposed to do. She's never talked bad. She's never mouthed off to us. Hey, Amy, how to do this? Okay, Dad. Or you tell her, she talks to you right. She's never raised her voice at us. So I have a little bit more trust in her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't really hard on her. Like now, my little one, Mariela, the baby, whatever. She's daddy's girl. She's spoiled. She's getting in trouble
Get away
here.
with
The
murder.
stupid little things where, yeah, you know what I mean. So it's kind of like, like it's the cabrona. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean. It's different. Like I treat my kids different because how they are, not
each their-
just
yeah.
you know what I mean.
They're individual persons.
My sons, it's not that I don't care about them. They're
men.
men.
They're men.
They got to fucking figure their way out. You know what I mean? If they don't want
Yes,
to take my fucking advice and
I'm
what I
big
tell
on
them to
that,
do,
bro. You have to.
you know what I mean? You
My
wanna
son
shoot
calls me
yourself?
bro, and I'm like, dude, I'm not your friend.
Oh man,
I
yeah.
can't stand that, bro. I cannot stand my son to say bro.
And you know what, man? Like I know it sounds fucked up me saying this, but like I don't really believe that your kid. I guess you can kind of be their friend, but they got to understand that
There's a
you're
respect.
their fucking parent. You're not
yeah.
their fucking friend. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's a respect thing.
Yes.
It's a big respect thing. I do that shit.
I
with
think we've
with
lost
my
that.
kids. Oh, big time.
We've lost
Big
that a
time.
lot.
That's our fault. That's our fault. It is, man. My take on.
I blame
say
it.
all
I
the
blame
time.
it on the music.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's just a different
I say
generation.
it all the time, man. It's our fault because we, as parents, children always test, man. They're gonna see how far they can go.
Exactly.
They're gonna see what they can get away with. But us as parents, we're in control. We allow them to do whatever they do.
But when I was a kid, my dad used to spank me with una pinche faja de volar, and my mom go pick a branch.
That shit don't
'Cause that's-
work, man.
But everybody's bubble wrap now.
I went to prison, bro.
you can't
I got
do
my
that.
ass whooped daily, bro. I went
Yeah.
to prison. Everybody in prison got their ass whooped. Every single man in prison, every single woman in prison got their ass whooped. That shit don't work, man. I didn't learn that until my children got older, and I realized that kids need to be talked to and understood
Okay.
because they don't know. They're just figuring everything out. man.
I agree with you.
It's
on
like
some
you
parts.
going into a new career, and you don't know, so you're just
You
trying
just
to
put
figure
it into
shit out.
perspective, man.
And you're
Everybody
trying to-
gets their ass kicked in prison. Wow.
Yeah, everybody in there got spanked. Their dad whooped them. Their mom whooped them.
No,
They
you
got
said
punished.
it anyway. You said it didn't work.
Yeah,
It doesn't change you.
Violence doesn't
Vas a
work. bro.
pelear mañana
All-
again.
To me, when I got whooped, the only thing an ass whooping taught me is how to be slick and not get caught.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Because I didn't want to get whooped. I wanted to do fucked up shit, but I didn't want to get caught. Because shit, my dad. I got spanked from fucking ankle to neck, bro. I was man, not once on my ass. My ankle, my legs, my thighs, my head, my back, everywhere. Not on my ass. So shit, I didn't want to catch that whooping. So I gotta be slick. I can't. Get
You learn
caught.
to be slick.
I can't get caught. Yeah.
The kids of today, if you raise your voice at them, it's already a whole different story,
Yeah.
man. They want to press charges.
But that
On the
starts.
parents.
That's our fault also.
I get it.
Because that starts when they're kids.
Yeah.
Control. There I go again. What did I say earlier? Control. We need control.
Yeah.
Imagine if we didn't have control.
No, man. It'd be chaos, complete
All
chaos.
the
man.
people, all the murderers, the fucking psychos, rapists, they wouldn't be in prison. They'd be out here. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true too.
We need control. We
But
need.
the
we
whole-
need
I agree
laws
with
and all
that.
shit. But to a certain point, everything to a certain point.
You know, one thing I can't stand, and this is off the subject, is when these people go on social media and they try to outsmart a cop. I can't.
Yeah, that shit makes
I need
me
to see your
mad.
driver's.
Give him your ID, bro.
Yeah, just shut the
fucking
fuck
give
up.
it
Do
to
what you
him.
gotta do so you can be on your way.
I don't have to show you my ID.
Social media, bro.
I don't have to show. I don't have to answer questions.
That's all that is.
Dude, to me, that's like, what is all that for, bro? I
Trying to
mean,
start
numbers.
shit.
You're starting shit with the cops to begin with.
No, you don't have to. But man, just give him your ID.
Yeah.
They'll come back, give you your ticket, and you're on
Because
your
now you're
fucking
giving them
way.
probable cause to think you're up to something.
And then they get mad, and so they're gonna slam your ass. You know, shit.
Man,
Come on.
Cops
That's-
freak out when they used to pull me over, or I have a warrant or something like, and they come out. You have a warrant. Oh, all right, man. Get a car, put your hands behind your back. Okay, fine, whatever.
You comply.
And then one cop one time pulled me over, and I had a warrant, whatever, and he took me
Setting
in.
the example, yes.
And he was real cool as shit, man. He was all like, man, he goes, I thought you were gonna give me problems, man. He goes, you're old school, huh? I said, yeah, man. I said, I don't believe in arguing with cops. Like, you're not gonna fucking win. You know, you're just gonna make it harder on yourself. Chances are your bond's gonna get denied for doing that shit. You know what I mean?
You know, and I get it. I get it. I was just talking about this the other day on my podcast about cops having attitudes because you don't know who they stopped before you. They might have had a bad stop, and now they're gonna take it, be a little bit more aggressive with you. You just really have to just put your hands on the wheel, pull your driver's license, give it to
comply,
them.
bro.
Yeah, the
Just-
moment you
I
start
haven't-
acting smart, you're asking for trouble.
I haven't been pulled over in a long time. I haven't had no problems with cops in a long time. But
Thank God.
Amen.
check this out. When I was younger, I would rather, only one incident I had with a white cop, I would rather get pulled over or mess with a white cop than a Mexican cop.
Yeah.
For some reason,
wow, yeah.
For some
For
reason,
real?
the Mexican
More
cop
aggressive.
was more cabron. You know, he'd treat you like shit, whatever. Like, I remember fucking getting slammed in the car. You know,
For no reason.
handcuffs like too fucking tight. and
Officer
shit.
Vela.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I had a cop
Motherfucker.
do some fucked up shit. He fucking flattened my tires and shit. And I wasn't even drinking, bro. And my other homeboy, well, fucking silent. We picked him up from work, and he bought a 6-pack on Castores HEB. We turn on Carroll Lane. Fucking cop pulls us over and shit, and fucking pulls me out the car. He says, "Are you a gang member?" And I lied. I told him no. He said, "Let me see your tattoos." I said, "I ain't showing you my tattoos, man." He was being like real aggressive with me, right? And I didn't do nothing wrong. He pulled me over because my music was loud. All right. So and then he tells me, "Oh, well, you know, I don't see a guy like you drive." I had a badass. This was back in the early 2000s. I had a '98 Yukon.
He was stereotyping.
Yeah, he was stereotyping me, right? So he opened up the beers and dumps them in my ride and said, "You're drunk. I'm taking you to jail." I said, "I don't even drink."
Oh, you see,
And he
that's
put your hands
wrong,
behind
bro.
your back. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's wrong.
So he came, he handcuffed me real tight, whatever. And,
His word against yours.
Yeah, and he fucking took me to jail. And then Checo was with us, and
Gave
he
me
told
an MPI.
And that's a good thing about this now. Now you
Yeah.
can record
Yeah.
it. You know.
shit, but not when you're handcuffed. You know what
Now
I mean?
when
Yeah,
back
I'm
in
like,
those
"Okay."
days.
Yeah,
But,
they're not gonna believe us by the way we look.
No, I mean, you know, real talk. Man. What was a guy that they beat down in California and they accidentally filmed it? Can we all just get along? What was his name?
Shit,
And that's what the
There's
LA
so
riots
many
started.
of
The
them,
LA
bro.
riot. Rodney King.
Yeah.
That's what opened America's eyes that this was going on forever, bro. Cops making people disappear if they wanted to. But when that got filmed and like handy cams came out, because at first cameras were just for news.
Yeah.
Then they made these little handy cams, and that just happened to get recorded. And that changed the whole world with Rodney King, bro. Because after they beat him down, 5 guys, we all saw it on video. It became so like, oh shit, this
More
can get
awareness.
recorded now. So now, glasses have cameras. Bro, if you're gonna get beat down by a cop, you can record it so they know better. That's why they record it too.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just get lost.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared when something's happening. You see something, say something, bro. Those days are like, I mean, they know better because now you're gonna get recorded. I got beat down by a cop big time. I don't like to talk about it because it's like you say, it's traumatizing.
Traumatizing,
It's traumatizing, bro. The reason they beat me down is because we're driving around and we get stopped. My friend was a hot rodder. He liked to haul ass. Dude, cut it out. We got stopped for speeding. Okay, a simple speeding ticket would have been nice.
Yeah.
But he asked me as a passenger, "Do you have your ID?" I go, "I don't have my wallet." Get out of the car, dude. They went to beating my ass.
I
They
had a
beat me
cop-
down.
You know what I had a cop tell me one time because I really didn't have my license on me.
Yeah.
He goes, I tried to tell him something. He goes, "Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You don't have an ID. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I can do whatever the fuck I want." with
I
you."
got
was
my
like,
ass
"What
beat
the
down."
fuck?" I just stayed quiet. I was like, "Man,
I got my ass beat down by Officer Rott, was his name. And till this day, I can't forget that, bro. Every time a cop stops me, I'm already
You're nervous.
I'm nervous, but I do my due diligence. Whatever they ask me, I do because I don't want to get beat down.
Exactly.
You know, they beat me down bad, and they know where to hit you where you don't bruise up. They landed, they fucked up my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
If not,
long story short,
this
this was 19, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I
I
still
thought you were going to say 1929.
no, no, 19, 20 years. Pero it sticks to you, bro.
Yeah,
it sticks to you. And then you see a cop and you're like, what happened? I don't want to even get stopped, you know, for that reason. But they're not all bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Because
they're not, bro. There's
since
a lot of
then,
good cops out
I mean,
there.
I have a
There's
lot of
good
I'm
cops.
55 years old. I know a lot of police officers now in the business that I'm in. I've met them. I've gone to their houses. Not all of them are bad, but then again, you can't judge them by the way they act because you don't really know what their stop was like before they stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
the best thing to do as advice, man, is just really be cool.
Just do what they say.
Yes.
You know, just handle the shit.
When you start saying, I don't have to answer that. Oh, man, get out of the car.
I think
dude.
they need a little bit more training. The
Some of
police
them do. I
officers.
agree.
And I think all of them do. Even the good ones, though, because they obviously, the bad ones are showing that they're not getting the training that they need, which is, problem resolution. You know what I mean? Because they should be able to put that cop into a position where something fucked up happens and see their reaction.
Yeah.
And if there's a little sense of something bad, nah, this guy's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
He's gonna abuse his authority. Let's get rid of him and put the next guy in. And
Like
they
a
don't do that.
stimulator.
They're too they're too
simulator.
desperate to have police officers out, so they're just hiring anybody. You see these cops, you know. I'm not trying to shame nobody, but some of these, they're huge, bro. What are they gonna do, bro? If I decide to run, are they gonna catch me? Hell no, they're gonna trip over their feet. You know,
What is the first thing a police officer says when they come to your window? Good evening, how are you doing?
Yeah.
They try to break the ice like, good evening, how you
Yeah.
doing? Do you know why I stopped you? I didn't know. I don't, officer. Well, you were doing 75 on the 55. So can I see your driver's license and proof of insurance? Sure, sir. I'm sorry. I missed it. Just converse.
Yeah.
You don't have to say, I wasn't speeding. I got you on clock, bro.
You know what else they do? They go and they touch your back
You know
Oh,
what that
I've seen
reason's
that.
for?
for the fingerprint.
Yes.
On the car.
Yes.
I've
To
seen
prove
That's
that.
smart. You know what I mean? That's smart.
And those are tactics, bro. But then you go back. Let's just put it. Let's get on their side for a second. All right. Off the subject. A cop comes up to a car, and there's some real gangsters in that car. As soon as they go, hey, how you?
Yeah.
So they have to come at you aggressive. I know I'm not gonna walk up to a car. That's why sometimes they're like off to the side. Hey, get your hands up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So there's different stories to whatever's been happening. So
Definitely.
I can't blame them for getting aggressive, bro. So how do you de-escalate when you get stopped? It's just
Just comply.
polite. How you doing tonight? You know why I stopped you?
Yo,
I'm not sure, sir, but here's my driver's license. Here's my, just be cool.
Hey, dude, I'll tell them the truth, bro. I get pulled over and say, look,
I'm no
man,
pedo.
I don't drink, bro. I don't.
I know, yeah,
don't
yeah.
drink, but when I got pulled over, I'll be like, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I said my license is suspended. I ain't got no fucking insurance. I was like,
Oh,
you want
you're
to take
making
me
it
to jail?
easy for me, all right?
Take me to jail. But I'm not gonna fucking lie.
And you know what's funny, bro?
They're gonna
I'm
find
gonna
out
tell
anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna find out.
I'm gonna
anyway.
tell you what's funny about that. Cause you told him, he might just say, you know what? Get it
It's a
taken care
warning.
of. I'm gonna give you a
Yeah,
warning.
fuck yeah.
'Cause you're-
Exactly. Yeah.
it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It happened a lot to me. The same thing, man.
And it feels good to drive off, man.
Yeah, I'm like,
You want to drive off as slow
or
as
no,
possible.
they won't let. A lot of times they won't let drop out. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a pass. You know,
With no license.
you're not gonna drive. I'm not gonna let you drive. Call somebody. But when I drive off, he goes, you do whatever you want. That's pretty much telling me in a legal way. You know what I mean? Where he doesn't get in trouble.
Saying it
why
without
drive off
saying
with the
it.
vehicle? I get in the car. And fuck it. I'm gone. Look back.
Yeah.
He turns the other way. I'm gone. You know what I mean? And then I go, hey, babe, what? I got pulled over. She's like, oh, you got another fucking ticket? And I was like, yeah. She goes, when are you gonna take care of the other ones?
Yeah.
Like shit.
Dude, I just went to go pay my. Dude, I had $8,300 in tickets, bro. I had like 23 tickets and shit. I went up there. The judge calls me. They're like, they started reading it. They're like, it's gonna be. Audience, we're just letting y'all know that when y'all come up, it's not gonna be as long as this guy. He just has a high amount of tickets, and I was like, fuck. yeah.
But
man,
I think
they
that
knocked it down.
if you pay what you can, they'll be lenient. But
there
again.
there was this one guy in there. He had for the 9 years he had this one ticket that was like $350, bro, and he hadn't paid a single penny on it. And she gave him an extension again.
that's not trying.
Yeah, no, it's not. And she even told him, she told him how it was. But you know what? Go ahead. We'll put you on another payment plan and we'll get you started. It's all money. They just want.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost more you being in jail.
Hey, bro,
They
I don't
pay
know
that
if this is
ticket.
true or not. I forgot who the fuck told me this, but they told me that if a cop pulls you over and gives you a ticket, if you don't sign the ticket, the cop has to pay for it.
Nah, if you don't sign it, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
Because your name's on there already. Maybe back in the day, but shit
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah,
Well,
everything changes all
Yeah,
the
because
time.
I say that because for a fact I know because in court I never sign my tickets.
Yeah.
All my tickets go through.
There's a book you ought to check out. It's talking about a bunch of dumb Texas laws or whatever.
Dude,
Like-
there's some crazy shit.
Like it's not illegal to drive without the front windshield, but it's illegal not to have windshield wipers.
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like a bunch of different like
There's
it's just dumb
And
rules.
those are the guys that study it and give them a hard time.
Yeah.
And just like
Yeah.
you can still get hanged for stealing somebody's horse in Texas.
Yeah.
It's still like the law's still standing and
Man.
shit. I don't know about now, but like when I heard about this
Yeah.
like years
a
ago.
lot of laws they don't go away. They just make new laws. They don't take out the old ones. Oh, 26 tickets.
I thought
Why
I
you
was
lying?
bad. I thought I was bad. Shit.
Hey man, shout out to David Martinez. He's really on the show. We need to bring this guy on, man.
I want to get him on here, bro.
He's got about 20 comments,
He's
man.
a crazy motherfucker.
Alex, I wanna commend you, man, because for those of you guys that are just now watching and tuning in, man, this is probably what the third week apenas,
This is the fourth
the
episode.
fourth week, and his numbers are just outrageous. So I got to give it to you, brother. You're
Thank you,
kicking
bro.
serious ass out there, and people are starting to notice the show in San Antonio and the Valley all over, bro.
Yeah.
I'm loving the support that the city's giving you. The quality of the studio is just amazing.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you,
is
Dusty.
badass, bro.
And I like your new sign.
Yeah. Oh,
The
hell
new
yeah.
intro, everything's coming. So, guys, if you're watching for the first time, do us a favor, like it and share it. Tell your friends all about it. This is the hottest show coming from Corpus Christi, Texas. I mean, there's a lot of podcasts, and I love all you guys. But right now, this is the one. All eyes on you, man, because you're our guest tonight, and you know you're getting some real life stories in this show.
We're gonna take him to a Diddy party afterwards.
No, man, he's already in white. He's already in white, ready to go. No,
My wife's watching.
and congratulations.
Can
to you.
I keep it running while we're still not here?
Congratulations to you and your come up, bro.
Thank you,
You know,
man.
I
It was
don't
a
know much
struggle.
about you. I've just been listening to the stuff. My bad coming in thinking you were an artist, but
Oh, no,
you know,
it's
like
all good,
Alex, he did a little bit of time. You guys that come out of prison and do something with your life, I have to commend you because it's
Thank
a
you, man.
struggle,
Thank
and
you.
you're
It
building
is.
houses, bro.
Yeah.
Tell us how that started. I mean, you came
How
out.
did that start?
Well, they look like Smurf Village houses.
It starts with mushrooms.
No, what I'm
Talked
saying,
about
what
that.
what got you into
Being poor.
straightening up? You know,
Straightening out.
Yeah.
My kids, man.
amen.
Yeah, honestly, coming out of prison the last time, looking at my kids and not wanting them to go through what I went through, and it's like, so I gotta. One thing I've always said is like you gotta lead by example, you know,
Amen.
because I was raised as do as I say, not as I do, you know, and you know, kids are supposed to be quiet, you know, kids are to be seen, not heard, you know, shut up, stay quiet, only speak when spoke, all these fucked up rules, you know, and I vowed that I'll never have my kids like that. But then coming out of prison, all the shit that I saw in there, stupid shit and everything. This last time that I went to prison, it was for 2 years, but it was like the biggest eye opener because I was on a real rock and roll unit, man, and I was like, I was there for 2 years. There's people with life sentences, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's like why the fuck am I even here, bro? You know, I know why I was there. You know, I did some fucked up shit on the last unit I was on, and I got sent over there. But you know, all of that shit, like when I came out, talked to my kids, and like, you know, everything that I did it. Nah, that's not the right thing to say. I was gonna say I did it so you don't have to go through it. But everything that I've experienced, you don't have to experience the same thing
You don't
that
want
I've
them to
experienced.
experience it.
Nah, I don't,
Yeah,
man,
I don't
because
either, man.
I had a lot of heartbreak, a lot of fucking fucked up shit, backstabbing, betrayal, and everything, and mostly from family. You know, that's why earlier I said fuck family.
Yeah.
But I can't really say that because there's a lot of family that's solid, man. But there's
But
more
the ones that
family
ain't worth
that's
the fuck,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Javier, you went through all that, bro, and so did you, Alex.
Yeah.
But do you see that like miles away now? You never want to
Definitely.
be that. You don't want to.
That's what I told him earlier.
You
You
don't
know,
wanna go back.
honestly, I don't like talking about all of this, man, because it might get misinterpreted as me
Glorifying
glorifying
you.
it.
Yeah.
And that's not what I'm trying to do, you know.
We want to find out.
When I tell my story, the stuff that I've done, I'm trying to let people that haven't experienced it
Wrong
know.
route.
You know, I was a welder. I was a welder for what,
nice.
13 years. So when I got out of prison, I went to school. I went to STVT and I learned how to weld. And I was welding since from 2010 to 2020, 10 years.
right before COVID.
Yeah, during COVID, I got laid off, and then that's when I started my business. But man, I lost my train of thought.
No, it's just picking up where you changed your life for the
Yeah,
better,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. So I just
you have a
didn't want
career.
I didn't want my kids seeing it, so I had to do something different. I sold drugs my whole life. My dad showed me how to do it since I was in elementary. Man, we used to go do runs to the valley, come back, and I'm in elementary school, second, third grade, helping them bring out the trash bags with weed, putting them out the trunk, laying down newspaper on the floor, breaking down buds and everything. And I'm over here thinking it's nothing, it's what it's supposed to be. So I grew up doing that,
Do you blame your pops?
I used to. I blame him for introducing me. I don't blame him for me carrying on because I had the choice.
He showed you the hustle.
Yeah, yeah. So and he didn't just show it to me. He made me believe that this is how you're supposed to live. Because we didn't have friends. My dad didn't have friends that worked and had jobs. Our neighbors, we
Just
called
a
them
way
the
of life.
sponges. Yeah, our neighbors. Go ahead.
When you experienced that with your dad, is when he was young.
Nah,
He
my
did it
dad.
his whole life.
Yeah, he lived his whole life like that.
Because I know a lot of people, man, once they hit a certain age, you like when you're in it too long and you're doing so much shit so long, when you get older, you get tired of that shit. Man.
That comes with maturity though.
Yeah,
Some
I know,
people don't
but
mature.
still, man, like
That's what we said earlier, and I was saying it's people that don't mature, they stay stuck in their glory days.
yeah.
So that's why you see
Silent.
people talk about oh man, when I was in prison and this and that. I have this one friend, dude, like we get drunk and he starts getting on it, and next thing all he does is talk about, oh man, back when I was in prison, and then when I was like, man, you know what, honestly, I don't give a fuck what you were doing when you were in prison, bro. I was in there too, I saw the same shit you did. I don't give a fuck. That was how long ago? 10 years ago?
That was the house of the cagapalos.
Yeah,
fool, you
bro.
know what I mean?
Let's talk
Ain't
about
nothing to be
something
proud of.
different. I don't want to hear about how you ran the spade table. I want to hear about how you're gonna make $1,000 in the next 2 days, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tell me that so I could do the same thing. Fucking but yeah, man, it's what my dad showed me, so I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
So I grew up doing that until I realized that what, I don't want my kids doing this because they're gonna go to prison, they're gonna go to jail,
There's no fucking life.
they're
in
gonna
that
get
shit, bro.
robbed, or they're
yeah.
gonna get killed, whatever,
Especially now, fool, with the new generation, dude, they don't fight no more, man.
And yeah, honestly, they do, man. It's just it doesn't get broadcasted on social media, the fights, because social media, it's the place for negativity, and only negative shit gets put on there.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's a lot of positive shit. It's what we put our focus on.
Yeah.
Negative is fucking entertaining as fuck. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
want to
it
see the
is.
beef. You want to see the drama. You want to see people
Want
talking
that action.
Yeah, you're like, oh hell yeah, look, they're gonna fight. But you don't see like, oh look, man, they just got in a beautiful relationship, and that they're gonna grow. You don't hear people talking about that. Y'all hear, oh yeah, they got in a relationship. Yeah, it's only gonna last 5 years. It's only gonna last 3 months.
Man.
Oh, he's gonna cheat on her.
That's what everybody said about me and my wife when we got together
Yeah.
20 fucking years ago. Like, oh, they ain't gonna
Yeah.
last. People always
Congrats,
talking shit, whatever.
bro.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
still together. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
well,
chemistry.
He puts up with me,
Chemistry.
but I'm
Mostly
saying,
the family too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what put a.
But isn't it the truth when they say behind every man is a great woman?
Yeah.
Because she's your backbone.
Well, she has to fucking put up with the way I am.
Exactly.
Like, I'm nasty or something. I'm hard headed. I get in my mood sometimes, and I still go back to like old habits, and I catch myself like, fuck, why the fuck am I acting like this, or why am I being like this, or someone from my past comes up that I had shit with a long time ago, and then they start moving their mouth, and like I start getting like right back to like I need to retaliate, I need to do
Backsliding,
something.
yeah.
And then I'm like, man,
Backsliding.
what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna throw away what I built for fucking some peon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but sometimes you just get caught up.
yeah, big time.
That one time.
Oh yeah, man.
I think we can all get as crazy as you want to get. That's one click away. You try to be nice, and then somebody's picking
Yeah.
at you.
Self-control is hard, man.
Self-control
very
is
hard, man. It's very hard.
I guess what I wanna learn from you, Javier and Alex, is you came out of prison. You had to make that decision. I'm not gonna go back, so I have to create something to make money legally, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
So you're building houses now, and that's going good for you.
Yeah.
Do you see your kids?
No. Nah. Not what I'm doing.
You want it better than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
They got their own endeavors going on. They're eventually they will be business owners, all of them, and I feel like I might have had some influence on that.
There you go. First of all, legally,
Yeah,
what I'm saying. That's something they could be proud of.
Yeah, definitely. My kids are extremely proud of me.
Amen.
Not to toot my own horn, but
That's a beautiful
they
thing.
know me. My kids and my wife, they know me like nobody else knows me. Man.
Beautiful, man.
And that's because, man, honestly, they don't even really know all of me.
Right.
But the me that they don't know, they don't need to know. And that's a good thing.
So I'm gonna ask you this: somebody who's freshly out of prison, they're lost. What do you advise them to do? What's your biggest advice?
Don't talk to your homeboys and family members that never wrote you a single fucking letter.
Cut them off.
Or actually went to your parents' house or your wife's house to see how you're doing.
Cut them
off.
completely.
Cut them off, man.
Yeah.
Cut them off. Plain and simple. As fucked up as it might be or whatever, but and I know you go in, life goes on. Life doesn't stop just because you went in there. They got, like I would tell my wife all the time, man, thank you so much for sending me money. My wife was struggling on her own. She had to take care of all three of my kids, all three of our kids together, all on her own. She worked. She took them to school. She raised them. It was just those 2 years. But to someone like me that's been in there like that, it's like, it's just 2 years. But other people like, damn, 2 fucking years. And I was like, man, I say it's just 2 years because I was in there with people that were for 15, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. So I would go like, oh yeah, I got 2 years. 2 years, bro. I could wait. I could go to sleep for 2 years. It's like, damn, fuck, how much time you got? Well, I got 30. It's like,
so Javier, I gotta ask you: when you were in there those 2 years, were there any of your friends that did visit? Okay,
Fuck
so
yeah.
those, do you stay in contact with those?
Let's see. There was 2 of them, 3 of them. Yes, one of them died. He passed away from a brain tumor. That was my best fucking friend ever, man. Rest in peace, Santos, man. He was like, I want to cry. That was my best friend, man. Best
He
friend
sent you
ever.
money to commissary.
He sent me
visit
money.
you.
He went to go visit me. He would go to my parents' house to go ask, hey, how's Roach doing? Where's he at? Whatever.
Esos son los camaradas.
Yes, man. That was my brother, bro. That was my brother. And then my other homeboy, my other George, that dude, man, that was my big brother. Since I was a kid, he's always been there for me. He would go send some money. He would go take care of my mom sometimes.
And that's all you got. I think
yeah,
it's
man.
very important that that's your
People
your
that don't
lifeline.
forget you. Yeah, right. People that don't forget you, bro. You need to hold on to them, man, because it's backwards a lot. A lot of people tend to fuck over those that take care of us.
Yeah.
And those that couldn't give 2 shits about us, we're over there tending to them, and you need some water, you need this, and let me help you, and then you're over there, your person over here, hey, let me bring you some water. Yeah, hurry up, give me my fucking water. Oh, hey, do you want this water? And it's like, and that dude's over there fucking laughing at you and shit, and it's like, man, everything's backwards.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true, man.
So I guess another question I'm going to ask you, Javier. You've been out of prison now for quite some time. You made some friends in there.
Yeah, I met some people.
Do you send them money or
Nah.
never? You cut out ties with them.
Nah, I don't want to know nothing about that, man.
Wow.
I didn't make friends. I met some people,
Okay.
but I don't. Nah, I only have a few friends, man, and
Well, that's good
none of
advice,
them
man.
I never met a single
There's just
friend in
acquaintances
prison.
in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I just knew who
get
they
it.
were, man.
Alex, I see you, brother.
That was how we already almost out of time, man. We got maybe like 4 minutes left before it's over.
Well,
But
first and foremost, I just want to tell everybody thank you. Thank you for tuning in, man. We're reaching numbers of about 4,500 people. Alex is doing a great job having guests like yourself, and these are real life stories. This isn't Hollywood.
and it's crazy. He's my neighbor now.
Yeah,
I live 2 houses from him. And it was just by accident.
What?
Yeah.
So thank you for taking the time and telling your story, bro.
Thank
Because
you,
like
thank
I
you.
said, this is not Hollywood. Nothing's been scripted, you guys. This is something that's coming off the cuff. We've talked about aliens. We talked about police officers. A little bit about your life. So if you need a home built,
yeah.
talk to Javier. You can build your home from the ground
Need something
up.
fixed. I could
So
do.
you do
everything.
handiwork,
I do
everything,
yeah.
cabinets, adentro, y todo.
Cabinets, plumbing, flooring.
Put your number out there, bro. Let them know.
Yeah,
how
call
they
me
can-
361-549-6104.
There you go.
You can find me on Facebook, STX Maintenance. You can look at
Painting,
some
todo, fencing,
painting, fencing, roofing.
maintenance, todo.
Yeah, if I can't do it, I have someone that can do it. Man, we get you taken care of, man. We ain't trying to get rich either. We're just trying to make it, man. I don't have this big crazy ass bank account,
I wish I did.
Shit, nah, I don't want that much money.
You guys are on the way to doing big things, man. We're just getting started. Like I said, congratulations to both of you guys starting your new lives.
Thank you,
Him with
thank
the restaurant, you with your
Construction
your
business.
company, bro. God bless you both, man. And what you're doing right here is a great thing. I'm on the outside looking in. I love my brother here. I met him a couple of months ago through the restaurant business, and I do sales, and we became friends. But I see the potential in this show because I've been around Hollywood. I've been around TV shows and network shows. And this right here is, I think, what America needs right now, is to hear the truth.
Grounded, something grounded.
Something that's the truth,
fantasy.
real life. So with that being said, man, thank you so much to the guys in the studio. Alex,
yeah,
thank you
man.
for having me, bro.
Yes, sir, man.
Nice to meet you, Javier.
Good to meet
And
you
I'm gonna
too,
send you
man.
some business. And my brother over here, Mr. Talk a Lot. I've been watching all the shows, bro. Everybody, the first guy said, "I'm gonna beat him up when we leave."
You, Jesse.
Be careful, bro.
Everybody
This is-
does.
I'm not worried about
this
that.
is your Guillermo, bro, from late night. You know what I'm saying? But God bless everybody, man. Thank you so much. Don't forget, keep
I have
tuning in.
fun.
And don't forget about El Vago's barbecue, man. The
Hell yeah,
best
man.
smoked barbecue in Corpus Christi. The absolute best.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, checking out this episode. You know, we went way over our time, but you know, we had fun doing it. And
Oh, damn. 2 hours.
yeah, 2 hours.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah.
sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, Alex.
Yes, sir, man. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and end it. See you next Monday. Check y'all out later.
So he's not a rapper.
Welcome to the Volo Podcast, home of the black sheep and the outcast. Welcome to the Volo Podcast, no cap. True stories, what you know about that? Welcome to the Volo Podcast, home of the black sheep and the outcast. Welcome to the Volo Podcast, no cap. True stories, what you know about that?